I
Okay.
don't see her live on the old one anymore, so that's good.
Okay. So let's make sure, for the love of God, let's just do this. Just start.
What do
Just
you
start.
what's program are you using, Clan?
I'm using Streamlabs. I think
I
we're.
don't know how to use Streamlabs. Oh, we're good.
Yeah. Yeah. There we go.
I see
Yeah.
a commercial.
There we go. Good. All right. Okay. All right. Yeah. So we weren't talking about anything anyway. That was not an interesting conversation at all. It was so boring. No one wanted to see that. But this is the real stuff. All right. This is the real stuff. Now we're in the meat and potatoes of everything. Okay. We're in the good stuff. All right. Okay. Let's go. Okay. TSR. What's happening, my boy?
Do you need video of me or do I just need audio?
You're on. I can see you.
Can the audience see me?
Yeah. Yeah. They can see you.
Yeah, I don't see him in the YouTube video.
Yeah, I just put you up. You know, it's like a delay.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, all the good like, hey, what's up, everybody? TSR. Hey, there I am. Woo!
yeah.
It's weird because I'm looking at the chat and I'm looking at the video, but because of the delay, I don't know where I am.
Hey, and I love that comment. Hello, yeah, two of my favorite Spurs commentators. Yes, yes. I know he's your favorite. You didn't have to put me in there, but yes, yes.
Let me respond to Phil real quick. My reaction is the Giants stink! Ah, how am I a New York Giants fan and a San Antonio Spurs fan? How did that work out?
You should be a boys fan. Have you ever thought of that?
I don't, I don't think so.
No, you sure?
No.
They're pretty good right now. You won't be struggling like this every week.
Hey, Clint, how old are you?
27, or well, I'm 26, about to be 27.
So you're not old enough to see your team win a Super Bowl.
I remember I
Oh,
was two. I was two
you
years
don't remember
old.
anything. No way. You were sitting there in front of TV. I made a poopy.
I remember I was 2 years old and it was amazing. It was the best year of my life.
All
Okay,
right,
that's
so let's
facts.
talk some Spurs.
Yeah, that's because that is facts. Okay, all right. So I was saying this at the end of the other stream. Our stream jacked up, but we're back now. So here's the question. Good thing is we don't have to timestamp this. Okay, Media Day. I just saw Media Day for the first time. How did you feel about Media Day? What are some of your takeaways, like main takeaways from it?
I liked it. The players all spoke very well.
Okay.
Uh, Nobody threw themselves under the bus. I really like what Doug said about playing for the best coach. I like the camaraderie with Kelvin, Derek, and then Lonnie throwing some shade with the overrated. I thought that was fun. So it was playful. It was serious. Pop cracked a joke for the first time in I don't know how
Yeah.
long.
Yeah, that was
Uh,
weird, wasn't it?
it was felt a little out of character, but it was good. Overall, I have no complaints. I'm still nervous about what's going to happen with the team this season. I'm always optimistic, but I'm also realistic, and there's a lot of question marks going into this season, and it's also uncharted territory for us, Clan, and the fans in the chat, as we're now in a rebuild, something none of us have likely seen in our lifetime.
Yeah, that is true. And now here's the thing with the Spurs, and I do have a question for you. So if you could pick one player, like if you had to put money on it, because like you said, it's very unknown. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what direction we're going in. Obvious rebuild. Who's the one player, or maybe even a couple players that you think, okay, these will be the stars, or these will be the next big Spurs, I guess.
Like the leaders on the team, scoring leaders, or who's
Yeah,
going to take the final shot, that
I
type of.
I would say I would put it. Yeah, I would put it in scoring leader, and just leader overall. Takes the last shot, scoring leader.
Like, you got to put DeJounte on that list. I
Okay.
mean, he's the vet on the team now, which is the crazy thing. At least when you
Yeah.
go to Spurs years, he's the vet of the team, and I still
Yeah.
think Derek, if he's healthy, will be that guy.
Yeah.
Kelman's groomed. Pop is grooming Kelman to be that guy, so I think those would be my three.
Okay. Okay. I could definitely see that. The thing with I like that you mentioned Derek White. Like I just saw this on the media day is that he said that he's as healthy as he's ever been, which we hear that all the time when players come back. But if he has a Dak Prescott comeback, it might be pretty nice. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm not a Cowboys fan, but I am rooting for Dak Prescott. I'm
Yeah.
happy to see he's playing well. I'm not one of those people that celebrates when another player's injured, and when I see another team, when I see the enemy get injured, I don't like it. But when I see them come back, I'm like, you know what? I don't want you to play well against my team, but I'm glad to see you doing your thing. He's a young man, and I'm glad it looks like his career is back on track. So
Same.
I would love to see Derek have that same get back on track because we know he's got a lot of potential, as a lot of our Spurs do. But Derek keeps getting derailed every season, and last year was just a nightmare. Whether it was the 1-9, and I'll say the 1-9 because we don't want to get in trouble with the YouTubes, or the toe stuff, he just couldn't catch a break.
Yeah, yeah.
No, no pun intended. That was terrible.
That's pretty good. Okay, so yeah, I completely agree with you. Like, I think that he's kind of got this stigma about him now, and I don't think it's necessarily fair. Like, he has a stigma that he's injury prone. Is he really injury prone?
As a New York Giants fan,
Yeah,
Saquon Barkley's only been in the league 3 years, but he tore his ACL last year, missed 14 games the previous season. He was injured most of the year with ankle injury, so he's now got the injury prone label. And Eric's had a couple seasons of injuries, so even though it's not fair,
yeah,
you got to go by track record. And track record right now, recent memory, which is a lot of fans, not necessarily Spurs fans, but NBA fans in general, are going to look at what have you done for me lately? You've
that's true.
been injured.
That's true. Because if you think about it, like even Lonnie Walker, he had it initially, like that was like the big thing. No one talks about him ever being injured or that he can potentially be injured again. So it doesn't really take
Lonnie,
much.
Lonnie was hurt though last year. If we're talking about injuries, he had the wrist injury that was seemed like it derailed him a little bit. It seemed like he was getting going. He had that
Oh
huge
yeah,
game, and then I can't remember if it was left wrist or right wrist, but it was kind of mid-season, and it seemed like it bothered him for most of the year after that.
oh, well, I guess that's true. I guess I'm thinking about the big injuries from college, and then his because he had a big one in rookie year too, didn't he? Like a leg injury.
I don't remember.
I can look it up real quick.
Is I'm always transparent with Spurs fans. Like the 2016, 2017, that era, a little before that and a little after that, I had a lot going on. I was going to college full time when I was in Virginia and working, and I was, it was a whirlwind. Plus, being living on the East Coast, it's not exactly easy to find Spurs content. Even with the NBA Pass and YouTube, I just didn't know any Spurs fans, so I was a little slightly checked out those years. It's
That's
probably
true.
a good thing because that was the one of those years was the Kawhi year, if you will. So maybe it was good I
Yeah,
wasn't fully, you know,
yeah.
checked in that year.
And by the way, you're completely right. Yeah, that wrist bothered him quite a bit. Wrist soreness, sore wrist. Yeah, that is true. I don't know. I guess I just look at like Spurs media oftentimes, like Spurs fans. I just don't hear that narrative at least that he's injury prone. I hear that more so with now Derek got it. Like everyone says about Derek.
I think it's the recency thing again, Clan. If you were injured in college, but you remain relatively healthy in the NBA or whatever sport you're in, people are going to forget that you were injured. Because
Yeah.
Matt Stafford was injury prone when he came into the NFL with the Lions. Had two injury plagued years. And then since then, I think except for maybe one, maybe last year or before, he's been healthy. So he doesn't have the injury prone label anymore.
Yeah, and speaking of injury prone, another guy that's on our team that's people are saying injury prone, which I would actually agree with, Zach Collins. So, are you excited or are you skeptical? How do you feel about Zach Collins?
Jury's out. Got to show me he can be healthy.
Okay.
I mean, that's, yeah. I mean, because of last year, I think he played 11 games.
Yeah.
I've seen talent, but you can be the most talented player in the world in any sport, but you're not going to help your team if you're sitting on the bench.
Okay.
I show
Okay.
him he can be healthy, and I hope, I mean, if he can be our starting power forward one day, great. But I'm not going to hold my breath.
Okay. Okay. One thing I've noticed about the Spurs is everything that they're banking on right now, like all of our money or all of our eggs in the basket is based on potential. So like I'm noticing that with every single player that we're getting, like Zach Collins, potential. Even when you're sitting back, like Lonnie Walker, potential. Uh, Josh Primo, potential. It's just like everyone just has that potential, and they're kind of going into like a I don't know. It's like even the players that we sign, people that are saying that these are bad moves or whatnot. I don't really see it that way. I see it as these are players that's kind of going to the peak of their careers with Bryn Forbes and McDermott. I don't know.
You actually just summed up one of my videos I did recently on the roster where
Oh.
I looked up and down and I said potential, potential,
Oh,
potential.
really?
Nobody has reached their peak
Yeah.
potential. Like we've seen spurts. We saw Kelman have a 20-20 game.
Yeah.
He didn't maintain a double double throughout the season. He was a lot of our players, and this was probably the most frustrating thing watching the Spurs last season and the season before,
Yeah.
is they were consistently inconsistent.
Yeah. Yeah.
And until those guys can put it together on a regular basis, we're going to lose more games than we win. And look, I'm sorry, I hate to say that, but if those guys start going out and they can start, if Keldon can continually give us a 15-7 or more, DeJounte average 15 plus more, plus what he's been doing, Derek stay healthy, I do think we can win games. But we can't have guys going out 21 night, 2 the next night, 20 the next night, 2 the next night. And we saw that last year. Jakob would be up and down. Heck, we saw it in the same game plan. I forgot who was against. DeJounte was going off in the first half for 25. Jakob was right behind him with 20 in the first half. In the second half, he disappeared. Gone.
I can't even remember what game that was. That was last season?
Yeah, they were going off, and DeJounte had a remark after the game, something about, well, they weren't calling a plays for me, or something along those lines. But yeah, it was. I thought both of them were
Oh.
going to have a career high in the same game, and I think I think he went for 0 in the second half, and DeJounte maybe went for 2. So they had amazing first half and disappeared in the second half.
Oh. So how do you feel about what Popovich said? Like Popovich basically said, and I know you've seen it already. You've seen all the media day. But he basically said like no one would have 39 minutes, which we never had anybody with really 39 minutes, at least recently. But yeah, he said no one's going to have 39 minutes. I'm sure he was just being hyperbolic. But he also said we don't know who's going to be the guy, and it's exciting. So what do you think about that? About Pop's comments on that?
The first half of the comment, I think, is just more today's NBA. The days of players playing 80 games a season in 40 minutes, they're over. Those
Yeah.
those type of days are done. When you look at Tim Duncan, David Robinson, they were logging heavy minutes, playing tons of games, playing 80 games a season. I don't think we're going to see that anymore with the rotations the way they are. So I'm fine with that. I
Mm-hmm.
think the most minutes we'll see out of any player is 36, and that's kind of
Mm-hmm.
standard around the NBA. As far as who's going to be the guy, I don't think he knows. I think
Oh.
he's waiting, and maybe we'll see something in preseason
Mm-hmm.
if they're allowed to play the minutes. But I don't think he knows who's going to be the guy, and I guess that's fun too. Is who's going to step up and say, "Hey, I'm the guy." A lot of people are looking at Kelvin
Yeah.
with that recent Olympic team run, if you will, of Pop putting him on the team. I mean, he got because of Pop, let's be honest.
Mm-hmm.
And can Kelvin take the momentum from being in the Olympics over into the regular season? Can he take that next step from, what was it, 9 points a game his rookie season, just
Yeah.
under 13 this year? Can he elevate himself to 18 or more? And if he can, and if Derek and DeJounte can raise their floor a little in games and get around the 18 range, and if we can have 3 guys that consistently put up 18 games a night, it won't need to be 1 guy, it'll be 3. And then
Mm-hmm.
maybe we can have our mini big 3, which I know a lot of fans are hoping for. We're not going to have Tim, Tony, and Manu again, but we can
Nah.
have players that can go out every night and do it.
Yeah.
Or maybe a 4, add Lonnie in there, or I don't know.
Yeah. I think one thing that people don't talk about, mentioning Lonnie, is Lonnie and DJ click pretty well together. I mean, I don't have statistics on it, but every time like just doing the eye test, those two guys play really, really well together. It's like they're just fit for each other.
Uh, yeah, I don't have anything to say no, but I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Since it just kind of popped in my head, and I can give my answer too if you'd like after.
What's up?
What was your favorite offseason move by the Spurs and your least favorite offseason move?
Oh, uh, my favorite offseason move that the Spurs did. Sheesh. I think honestly, it was the trade with DeMar DeRozan because we couldn't have. I mean, it could have easily just been he just leaves and goes to another team. But the fact that they were even able to make that work, and get a Thad out of it, get a pick out of it, or did we get a couple picks? It was a couple, right? Couple
2.
picks, yeah.
No, 3. Was it 2 second rounds and a protected first round?
Okay, yeah. And then we got Thad, and I think that's another potential. Like he's like getting to the peak of his career, just winning Hustle Player of the Year or whatever. So yeah, I think that was a big one because that could have easily ended with nothing. So people that are kind of upset about the whole Kawhi Leonard situation, like, oh, you only got DeMar DeRozan. You got some pretty good pieces. You got Keldon, you got Jakob. Now you got 3 picks, and you got Thad. So you're in a pretty good position with that. Least favorite, I guess because we had to, maybe the Aminu. Because how did we get Aminu?
I don't even remember.
How did we get Aminu? It
Was he
was
part of the DeRozan trade?
I maybe he was. I know the Chandler. I think maybe he was the Chandler Hutchinson. What was he a part of? He was part of the trade, right? Wasn't he with the Bulls? He was with the Bulls. Uh,
But so many moves, and that's when I wasn't, to be transparent. I was kind of off in hiatus land when a lot of the Spurs stuff was going on, which
yeah,
sucks for me as a content creator because that was a good time to grow the
yeah,
channel and do videos. But I was off doing whatever Rich was doing then, so
yeah.
I'm not an expert on all the trades. I thought was
I
it Young Amino in the picks? Dang, I can't remember.
somebody in the chat to tell us they were like, you're stupid, clan. Let me tell you. Uh, so, uh,
Sorry, you suck. This is how we got him.
yeah, yeah, you guys are dumb. Okay, so I think Chandler. I would say Chandler Hutchinson. Grabbing Chandler Hutchinson was kind of lame because I mean we just had to drop him, right? I don't really know the whole situation with that. Maybe that I don't know. Maybe we just had to. Oh, he was with the Wizards. Hutchinson was with the Wizards. Okay, I don't know.
Three-way trade.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I didn't like taking him on, just to drop him. But I mean, other than that, I mean, I don't really have any bad ones. I think the DeMar trade was my big one. Chalk was awesome too. Getting Chalk was awesome. But what about you?
Favorite move? Actually, fans might beat me up on my favorite and least favorite move, but my favorite move was letting the vets go.
Okay.
I know people love Patty Mills. He's the last member of NBA championship team. But letting DeMar, Rudy, Patty go, clearly it hasn't worked the last 2 years. And if we tried to keep them all and try to do it again this year, it would be another losing record and stunt the growth of our young guys. So I'm glad he
Okay.
finally said, this is not working. Let's move on.
Okay. Okay.
My least favorite move, and I'm sorry, I like him. He seems like a good guy, and now he's an NBA champion. But you let Bryn Forbes go for a reason. And now you
Oh
brought him
no.
back.
Oh
You brought him
no.
back. And no disrespect to Bryn Forbes, but you look at the logjam we have at guards. Who's going to get their minutes cut? Because you've got Derek and DJ starting.
Hmm.
You've got Brandon Lonnie behind him. Where does it leave Trey Jones? Joshua Primo's probably going to be in G League hell with, whoever else. And I really thought Trey Jones would be, one of the first off the bench in that second unit. And now he's behind Bryn and Lonnie. And I was like, you know what? I know Bryn brings us 3-point shooting. He brings zero defense. He's a turnstile in defense. And you let him walk. So
Okay.
there's something you did not see in him to let him go. Now you brought him back. So did something change in 1 year? I don't know. Maybe it did, but I would just rather have maybe use the money to go after. We have so many damn forwards now, and I feel like we have so many players that have potential and kind of do the same thing.
Hmm.
Uh, I just would rather see us do
Well,
something else. I do like Bryn, but why let him walk and then bring him back?
okay. So let me see. What is Bryn Forbes' contract right now? Do you know? Because I don't
Maybe
even
a
know if they
ton.
right now.
I can look it up.
Let's see. It looks
Let's
like
get it first.
no. It's only 4.5 mil. You feel like that's too much?
I don't think it's too much. Not I don't the salary amounts. Yeah, okay. So salary amounts not the issue.
Okay.
We know what we got with him, and it's
Mhm.
going to take minutes away from young guys. That's it. I mean,
Okay. Okay. I want to
I guess
convince you.
that's my issue.
I want to convince you. I want to convince you. All right.
Forbes is horrible.
No, Forbes. Okay.
No,
Okay.
no, I didn't say it. Dan said that.
Oh, okay. Dan's
I
wrong.
don't think he's horrible.
Dan's wrong. Okay. Bryn Forbes, I actually think that this is a really good move to bring him back. Okay, a really good move. Not my favorite out of the bunch, obviously, but it's a good move because one thing that we needed, like obviously, was two things: big men, shooting. Now, I don't think Lonnie Walker, even though he's working on his catch and shoot, I don't think he's going to be a shooter for us necessarily. Like he's going to be a scorer, but not like a shooter that we can just catch and shoot, depend on. Obviously, McDermott will. I don't think Derek White is his natural position to do that, but he does it. He does it pretty well, like 38% or something when he catches and shoot. So he can do it pretty well. Obviously, DeJounte won't do that. I don't think that we have enough players that can set up as like catch and shoot, and I think Bryn Forbes will be that. Now, this is where I would change. I'm going to try to change your mind as far as Bryn Forbes now and Bryn Forbes when we had him. The Bryn Forbes that we had, the reason why Bryn Forbes was so horrible, like Dan said in the chat, is because we didn't have a lot of defenders around him, and on top of it, we overutilized them. Like it was so many plays for Bryn Forbes. Like like every single game, it felt like Bryn Forbes was putting up like 7-8 shots, and the offense often was banked around him because he was the only one that could shoot, and it just exposed him. And not only that, he was out there with Patty Mills at times. He was out there with Marco Bellinelli at times. It was just ugly. And I think he got a lot of the hate primarily because he was one of the primary pieces, and people would get frustrated when other players wouldn't get, certain minutes. I don't think Bryn Forbes is going to average however many minutes he had with us before. It was over 20.
He started his last season.
With us. Starting. Yeah, he better not start. Like, I'll agree with that. But I think that for what he can bring, like when he goes out there, I mean, he is pretty doggone good. Like if he hits at least like 4 threes a night, like just coming in like 10 minutes, 11 minutes or whatever, I think that's pretty nice. And he'll be surrounded around defenders, so he won't get exposed. Okay, I got it up right here, TSR. So last year with Milwaukee, it was 19 minutes. With the Spurs, it was 25. And then before that, it was 28. And he started 81 games out of 82, 2018, 2019, and 62 games out of 63. He was one of the primary players on our team. And even at times where we had to put him at point guard. So it was just overutilization of Bryn Forbes. I think him not starting and getting like 10, 15 minutes, I think he will be efficient with that. I don't know. What do you think based on what I
don't think he's going to get 10. I can't see Pop putting someone in a 10-minute rotation. I think he's going to probably get close to what he got his last year and his second year with the Spurs. I think he's going to get around 19. And if he can get his 10 points out of 19 minutes, yeah, I'd have nothing against the guy. I seriously don't. People think I do. I'm like, look, I have no problem with him. It's just when I think Spurs basketball, I think very strong defense first. And maybe I'm just having nightmares of the last couple seasons where I saw DeMar DeRozan, Patty Mills on the floor, and Rudy. I'm just like, there's no defense, and we're getting, there goes the lead. We have the non-defensive team out, the non-defensive unit out again, chucking up threes.
But I'll say this: I think it's okay. I think it's okay to have at least a sharpshooter on your team. Because I mean, let's be honest, McDermott can't really play defense either. Like, it's okay to have a couple sharpshooters on your team that can't play D. Like, I mean, most teams have it. I mean, was Steve Kerr like a great defender? Really? Not really. No. Like, most sharpshooters aren't. I think it'll be okay. Not everybody can be a Klay Thompson. I don't know.
Klay Thompson might not even be Klay Thompson when he comes back. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but two missed years in a row with 2 serious injuries, man. Best of luck to him. I had a question that popped in my head. Maybe you've talked about this on your channel.
Okay, what's up?
I think as Spurs fans, we can all agree Derek White, DeJounte Murray, Keldon Johnson, and Jakob Poeltl are locked to start.
Okay.
But that 5th player seems to be the question mark right now. Is Doug McBucket's going to start? Maybe start Zach Collins? I mean, I think that one seems to be the one a lot of people are going, who's going to get that start? Devin Vassell's been talked about, maybe starting a small forward.
Yeah. So you're saying, like, who's going to start? Because you mentioned 3, so you're mentioning, like, who's going to start at small forward and power forward?
I think our guards and center are locked up. It's the 3 and 4 spot. Like,
okay.
Is Keldon going to be our power forward, and then we'll start someone as a small forward? Is he going to? Where I think he would excel at small forward, and we're going to put somebody else at the forward.
I think Keldon would be small forward. Now, as far as Derek White, I'm not even fully sold on Derek White starting. Even though he's my favorite player, I think it could be Lonnie. I think Lonnie would be pretty good setup for him. But I don't know. Even Devin Vassell might be pretty good starting. But I'll say this: I think small forward would be Keldon, and I think power forward would be McDermott, because I hate to say this, but man, plugging in Thad Young there or even a Zach Collins there, that's just, I don't know, man. That's just not enough space. And when you're dealing with, a DeJounte Murray where he can finally kind of flourish, and he's going to need people to pass it to, I don't know. I think that's going to work out even better. I mean, even Keldon Johnson at power forward, like, he's a stretch, like, he can stretch the floor. So yeah, I see McDermott. I see them going with balance there. What do you think?
That's what ESPN has. They have Doug there, and when you look at Doug and DeMar, they're obviously very different players. Neither one's bringing us anything defensively. DeMar's better creator; he can drive, but we have a lot of guys that can drive already. So the intriguing thing is going to be having a guy out there that can launch threes and make them. I think will change the offense and will make it better. It's going to spread the floor. Last season, we saw it, especially in the second half of the season. We have so many slashers driving to the hoop, and the defense would collapse in the paint because there's just no threat of the 3. They're like, whatever, go. Who's going to bury us with threes? We're not worried about it.
Yeah. And somebody in the chat said, Pop said Devin, White, DJ, and Lonnie are getting most of the minutes. I could see that. I think Devin Vassell is one guy that no one really talks about. Like no one's even hype on Devin Vassell, and I think that honestly, if I'm being completely honest, other than Lonnie Walker, I think he has one of the biggest potentials. I would say he has more potential than Keldon, but that I don't know. That might be a
No,
hot take.
Gabriel just changed it because I was like, how can Keldon not be in that list? He
Oh,
meant Keldon, not Lonnie. So Devin, White, DJ, and Keldon are getting the majority of the minutes.
oh, okay. I can see that. Yeah, yeah.
I was like, how can Keldon not be on Pop's list? That seems totally odd. Devin's our first lottery pick
Mm-hmm.
since Tim Duncan, right? Yeah, because after
Yeah.
that was a dynasty. Yeah, I mean, their two big lottery picks are obviously David and Tim in the last few decades. Where was I going with this? I just totally lost my train of thought. Oh, I was just thinking that Ballistic. I was actually when we were talking about that. Who's going to get the minutes? Where does
Oh,
Luka Samanic fit into everything? Because
yeah.
he's another guy. You used the word earlier, and we talked about this. The potential. He showed some really good moves on offense, having quick feet for a man his size, and really some really good defensive plays on really good players. But he's very inconsistent, and this is his third year. He looks like he's been hitting the gym. He's been
Yeah,
eating
he's
some
big.
sandwiches. He's been working out and eating the sandwiches.
Mm-hmm.
Where's he fit into this when you got Thaddeus and Al Camino and we got like a million forwards that all have the potential? Is Luka going to be in the G League again? I mean, he's a 19th overall pick a few years ago, before Kelman. In case people don't remember, he was picked before Kelman 10 spots. I would still like to see us do something with him, but I don't know if he's going to get the opportunity.
He is the most frustrating player like I can think about because like I always say this, like he's a switch army knife. He has so many things in his arsenal. Like he can shoot, he can pass, he can be a playmaker at times. He's a pretty decent defender. I don't know if you knew this, but like coming into the league as a rookie, like before he even played, he compared himself to Andre Kirilenko. Like
He did?
yeah, he thought that he could be an Andre Kirilenko. He mentioned a few players, like I think KD was in there, and Andre Kirilenko. It was a few. It was quite a few. It was quite a
Kevin
few.
Durant, huh? Not
Yeah.
setting the bar too high for yourself.
Some people said that. Some people said he could be a KD. Somebody somewhere. I don't know who, but somebody said it. He said it. Uh, but yeah. So yeah, he said that he could be like Andre Kirilenko. One thing about Andre Kirilenko is he has a lot of things in his arsenal. There's a lot of things that he can do. It is frustrating though to think about Luka. Like I would love to see Luka start. I just don't see him doing it this season. But I will say this. I think Luka is in a great position. Like people are kind of worried, oh, is he going to stay here? Whatever. I think he's in a great position right now because everybody that we have on the team, even the vets, or not everybody, but some of the big man vets, they only have like a year on their contract. Like that probably won't be with us next season if he stays here. So that'll give him an extra year to develop. And he's a big man. Big man take a while to develop, and as well, he has so many things in his arsenal where maybe eventually we'll be able to fit him in, plug him in there, and see what's going on with him. But I mean, that's my thoughts on it. I don't know. What do you think about Luka?
I mean, I don't know if you're aware of this, but we have nicknames for almost everybody on my channel during the live streams.
Yeah, yeah.
And Luca, unfortunately, is the sandwich master, and I tend to mark out when he does something well and yell sandwich and blow people's ears out. So I am rooting for it. People think I'm against him because I made a fun of him in a video where he got sent to the G League. So I was able to get my
Oh.
acting chops on. I was crying in the video that he was going, but I'm rooting for him. I'm not rooting for any Spurs to do poorly. I know I give Bryn Forbes, give him a few jabs, but if all the Spurs are playing well, that's good for me as a fan, for you, and for the folks in the chat. I'm not rooting
Yeah.
for anybody to do poor. But Luca, is one of those players where when I see just the flashes, I'm like, just do that every night.
Yeah.
You don't have to be perfect every night, but you just, you made a couple great plays here and there, and now you're doing something boneheaded. And the thing with Pop is with young players, I don't know what's happened to him. Maybe it was always like this, and I never noticed when the Spurs were winning. But man, the leash is short. If you make an error, it's like you're out. And I think that's in a
Yeah.
lot of our players' heads. Like,
Yeah.
better not screw up, or I'm getting benched, and that's not good either.
Yeah, well, that's definitely not good for. I agree with you there. That's not good for some of the players. Like, they just can't take it. Like Lonnie Walker, man, I saw him just on. Oh man, he's on his heels sometimes when he plays. Like now he looks a little more confident, but especially early on, he did not want to mess up at all. Can you explain something to me? I'm
Sure.
intrigued. Okay, I don't know. Maybe I didn't hear you. Why did he get the nickname Sandwich?
Samanic is close to
Ah,
sandwich. So one day, one of my viewers put a comment. Luke will be making sandwiches on the bench because he's got nothing else to do, and then that went from there. Went from there. I was like, okay. So apparently somebody else called him sandwich. Was like, oh, you're stealing from I don't even know what channel it was. I'm like, look, I got it from a viewer, and I mean, it's all terms of endearment. Like Jakob Pertl, we call him the turtle because when I got back into the Spurs, or when I got back into doing the channel, I hadn't watched any Raptors games, so I did not know how to say Jakob's last name. So I was calling him Poeltel, and I was screwing it up left and right. It's like, dude, it's like turtle. It's Pirtle. I'm like, oh, so now he's the turtle. He just became the turtle, which he jumps like a freaking turtle. I mean, come on. I mean, oh, can we talk about for a minute Jakob Pirtle being front of the rim, being 7 feet tall? Olay. I just throw this Olay thing. I like throw it down. Come on, I'm 6'4" and 44 years old, and I still dunk. What's his excuse?
and you know, and one thing about him too is he has sneaky athleticism. I don't know why he doesn't use it. Yeah, he has sneaky athleticism. You know who else has a? This is a segue. You know who else has a sneaky athleticism?
Me?
You, yeah. So let's talk about no, Drew Eubanks. So
Yes.
no one talks about Drew Eubanks, and I know that he's probably on a, like you said, short leash. He's probably on a short
Are
leash.
you kidding? He's never missed a three-pointer in his NBA career, Clan.
Is that facts?
He's 2 for 2.
Oh my goodness.
Or
you,
3 for 3. Yeah, he's taken a couple and he's made them.
okay. Okay, so I don't know if anybody in the chat heard this, but I don't know if you heard this, but did you hear what Chip England said about Drew?
I did not.
Okay, so Chip England actually said, I'm not lying to you. Okay, you can look it up. I promise. Anybody can Google it. He said that he believes, or he told Drew Eubanks this at least, that he could be a top shooter on the team if he actually shot the ball.
You
Thoughts?
know, I don't know what happens in practice. They do. I mean, maybe he's out there like Michael Jordan, just and he's or maybe he's doing the dream shake on the sideline, and he's not doing it in the game. You know, he's a little undersized for center, but he's athletic, and we know the Spurs, whether they want to or not, are going the small ball route. Sorry, fans, I know some of you hate it, but this is not the day of Tim and David with the Twin Towers. It is what it is. Gosh, I wonder what's going to happen with Drew because I was pulling up the roster, Clayton, and this is something
Yeah.
that I'm sure you and I are going to do videos on soon. We got too many players, and some guys are going to have to go. And I'm looking at the roster, and I'm like, I think there's 18 right now if you count Joe Wieskamp on the two-way contract. So we got to get that down to 15. Now, obviously, some of those guys are going to go to the G League. I assume Joshua Primo's going to the G League.
Yeah.
As long as there's no way he's getting minutes right away, and he's way too small. That dude. He needs some milk.
Yeah. Are you looking at the this right here? Well, I know you probably wouldn't see it on the stream yet, but the training camp roster.
Yeah, I got the roster.
Oh man, yeah, it's ridiculous, isn't it?
I don't even know who Daquan Jeffries is. When did we get him? Was that part of a trade?
Uh, wait, he's on here? I don't see
That's
him
what
on here.
Basketball Reference has. Is he not on there? Maybe I got the wrong. Maybe they don't have it updated yet.
Oh yeah, yeah, he's not. He's not. I think we let him go because
Okay, good. Because I was like, he's still here.
yeah. If you go to Google and type in Spurs training camp roster, Pounding the Rock has something on here, and it's basically our roster right here.
ESPN has it up to date too. 6, 9, 12,
Okay, cool.
15. Yeah, they have the 18 man. Yeah, I don't. I mean, I know the rumors were shopping Thaddeus Young before the season starts. With all due respect to him, he's
Yeah.
not part of our long term plan. So if he gets shipped off for something, that's cool. But we kind of have a lot of people that can play center right now. We got Yak, we got Jock, Yak and Jock. Jock and Jock. Check that out. There's something for the channel. And I've heard I didn't see Jock Lindell play overseas, but apparently this dude can ball. So he might even crack the starting lineup in a few games if he is as good as people think he is.
I've been seeing a lot of like Australians, and I've been even watching like some Australian videos on Jock Lindell. It's kind of nuts how high they are on him. I'm actually really excited for him, and something happened. I didn't understand. I watched the interview. I don't understand what happened, but something where he got some bad advice or someone screwed him over, where he was supposed to be in the NBA by now, but he ended up stuck playing there. So he's an actual NBA player, but he got some bad management or something, and he ended up not even get into the NBA. I don't know what I didn't understand it watching the interview, but he did mention it. He was pretty pissed off about it.
I've seen some people talking in the chat, and I'm not an expert when it comes to the G League stuff. So if we send Primo down to the G League, does he count as one of the 15?
I don't think so.
Because I know last season, like they would release the player from a contract, and then they would immediately sign him to the G League contract. Yeah. So I think I don't know how that works with the rookies.
Yeah.
Spurs should package Bryn and Young in a trade. Oh, that would be awkward.
Oh, that would be. Yeah, for what though? What are you gonna get? Come on, man. What are you gonna get with Bryn and that? You are so disrespectful. Who said that? You are so disrespectful. Like, what are you gonna get? What do you mean they should package them?
Oh my goodness! Can you imagine if they traded Bryn Forbes
for what?
Bringing him back.
That's so disrespectful.
Oh, I feel so bad. I would feel so bad for him, to be honest with you. I'd be like, man, that's cold blooded.
Yeah.
Do that to a guy.
Yeah. Okay. So let me ask you this, because you probably know this. I don't know this. And someone told me that this is the case, but so training camp, we don't get any video of that, right? Like no video training camp. Okay. But there is an open scrimmage. I don't know when it is, but we do get video of that, I think, right?
I don't know. I know you and I are both going to cover the preseason.
Yeah.
Starts October 4th. I feel like the Spurs would be pretty. I don't know. I feel like we're the type of organization that would not show anything before preseason, like just closed auditorium. Yeah. I don't know. I also don't live in Texas, which
I don't either.
So, where are you at?
I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. Right now, I'm in Kentucky.
Okay, yeah, you got two Spurs fans that don't live in. I thought you were in Texas, man. I'm sorry.
Nope. Nope. I've visited San Antonio like 3 or 4 times total in my lifetime.
Kidding. All right.
I love San Antonio.
I gotta ask.
Yeah, I love San Antonio.
I gotta ask.
Oh, what's up?
What made you a Spurs fan?
Oh, it was actually I was a big Manu fan like growing up. I became a Manu fan actually because I don't know if you see this, but I actually make songs on the channel, and one of them is called "Because of Manu," and I talk about it a little bit, but I exaggerate a little bit just for the song. But what actually happened was I played a video game with my brother, like playing NBA Live. I think it was 2K or NBA Live, and I didn't know anything about basketball. I chose the Spurs, and then I started shooting like crazy. With Manu Ginobili, and then I was like, who is this? And then I started seeing how angry my brother got because he was a Lakers fan, watching Manu go against Kobe, and I became a huge Manu fan. That sibling rivalry. My older brother, I like to make him mad, and yeah, it went from there. So I was a Manu person, and then I gradually translated to Spurs basketball. And the funny thing is, when I was younger and watched the Spurs, I actually didn't like Tim Duncan when I was like a kid because I was like, man, who is he? He doesn't even care. I was like, he shows no emotion. He's not doing anything. And it wasn't until I got a little older, I was like, I have no idea what I'm talking about. He's the greatest power forward of all time. I didn't even like him. Yeah, I just like Manu. I was like, I don't even like this dude. I was like, he doesn't even care when we lose. A blank expression on his face. I'm angry and you're just walking off the court.
Honesty's coming up. By the way, if you have not hit the thumbs up, we got 62 watching, but 29 thumbs up. We at least got to get to 50 thumbs up. Preferably 69 thumbs up, if you know what I'm saying. Smelling cooking.
Ooh, 69.
That's the official channel number, or the number of my channel. I'm not going to say how or why, but we've adopted that number.
Also, anybody that's here, if for some reason, I don't know why, you will be following me and not following TSR, go subscribe to TSR Sports, like right now.
TSR is a dum-dum and left YouTube for 4 months.
What? Okay, so I know you left YouTube, but I was just on your channel because we were live, like, and I went on your channel, like, just to look at some of your older videos, but you end up deleting the older ones too?
Yeah, I clean everything out because I cleaned out the live streams because my mistake, people would start getting political in them and I would start addressing it. I was like, you know what? I don't want that here. This is not the place. If you want to talk politics, go to another channel. And I sometimes would get engaged with them, like, what am I doing? So I got rid of all that, and then I completely changed the format of the videos that I'm doing. So that's another reason they got deleted. Plus, I didn't think I was gonna be doing sports anymore. For a brief moment, I was deepfake sports. I was gonna try to do just movie trailers with sports athletes, and then finally got my head on my butt after a good break. And for anybody in the chat, I think I may have mentioned it, but the reason I got so burned out is the Spurs had a brutal schedule. I'm sure the players would agree. They were playing 4 to 5 games a week, and I was doing every game, as you guys are aware. And then the next morning, I was doing a recap before work, and just constantly doing that 4 or 5 times a week, plus maybe doing a video during the day while I was cranking out 2 or 3 Spurs videos a day.
Oh,
Doing
we.
that while maintaining my job was just plus those live streams. Even if it was a Lakers game and you were going till 1 in the morning, I was up at 7
Ooh.
to do to do the recap, and you could tell I was tired. I would like be botching words, so it burned me out. And I don't know if you know this, Clan. I've
What's
been
up?
on YouTube since 2006.
You've been on YouTube since 2006.
I had a channel called Whackbag Films, which was an independent film company. We just spoofed movies, and from 2006 to 2018, I had 16 subscribers.
Wow, you went that
Or no,
long.
well, no, 2006 to 2016. I'm sorry, I had 16 subscribers in a decade. I noticed that reactions were popular.
Yeah.
I was a UFC fan I was still am a UFC fan, but I was also kind of into WWE a little bit. And Goldberg was coming back. I was like, hey, what if we just did
Ooh.
reactions of, let's do what these other people are doing. And my most watched video at that point was like 1,000 views,
Mm.
but whatever. And we reacted to a Conor McGregor fight at Hooters in November of 2016. I still remember Conor McGregor versus Eddie Alvarez, November 12th, 2016, and the video got like 4,000 views. And I was like, for me, that was like, oh my God, 4,000 views. So I ended up doing WWE and UFC reactions. I was also really into metal and some pretty dark side of metal.
Yeah.
Not the non-Christian stuff, which I do identify as my channel. Don't push it, but I just, people ask, I tell them.
Okay.
And eventually that channel became the death metal reaction. And I did get to 1,000 subscribers, but I was covering content that was starting to conflict with my beliefs. So I ended the
Mm.
channel. 2019, I briefly did a channel called Stuck in the 80s, which you may have seen on TSR Sports. At one point, I tried putting movies
Okay.
reviews up, but it just didn't fit. And met the sports crowd during this. I met the Entertainer Talking Sports and Bad Dog Sports, who are New York Giants content creators.
Mm.
And I saw them doing the reaction videos like I had been doing, but when I did it, I never acknowledged the chat clan. I didn't know the chat was there.
Oh
I was
wow.
just, yeah, I was just watching the darn game and or whatever or the fights, I guess you'd say, and calling it. I didn't know there was a chat. Didn't even know about it. So I kind of learned how you can do live streams through that. Started my TSR Sports, originally the Sports Reaction, which is what TSR stands for, in April of 2019.
Yeah.
Jumped into the Golden State Warriors playoffs, and my channel blew up through there. And if you want to grow your channel, cover a team that people from the Philippines like, because man, they blow up your channel. That's not being disrespectful. You get a lot of Filipino viewers if you cover
It's
the
true.
Warriors or the Lakers.
That's true. I actually see a lot of it's a lot of European, just foreign or people. I mean, they're not foreign where they are, obviously, but like for the channel, like a lot of foreign people like that watch the Spurs, and it's like, wow, dude, it's like people all around the world. It's really crazy, and and dude, that's crazy that you were on YouTube in 2006. I'm trying to think. I mean, because in my opinion, the golden era of YouTube is around 2008, 2009 is when it like really got, it was really creative. It wasn't this whole algorithm thing going on.
I think YouTube started in '05, so I was right there when it started, but I
Oh
didn't know what
wow.
the heck I was doing. And I kind of consider myself, even though my channel's not huge,
Mm-hmm.
but people in the chat, some people have said on the, no disrespect to you, but people have
Yeah.
said you're the best Spurs channel on YouTube.
Yeah.
And to go from, struggling for a decade, I would kind of consider myself like a little rocky story. I'm like, you know what? I stuck with it, even though I pieced out for 4 months, but I think that may have just been just for so many years
Mm.
of doing this and sucking.
Yeah.
Finally
Well,
got there. I don't know.
like, I'll tell you this, you're a success story, like in my books, especially with your channel. I had no idea about the like decade of having 16, but I know for a fact, like for me, I got to a point like with this channel, I was just like, I'm probably just gonna be stuck around 2000. Now it's starting to grow a little bit, but like channels like yours, it make me say, you know what, there is a place on this platform for, talking about independent teams or even talking about a few teams like you do. There's a place for it. So it kind of got me hyped, like even watching you. And I don't know if you know of Mark Holmes, who does like Cowboys stuff. Yeah, he does like Cowboy stuff. But yeah, it just made me like, you know what, maybe we can grow, maybe we can get more subscribers. So like I would love to get to where you're at right now.
And I did struggle with that a little bit because I'm covering a team that's, let's be honest, they're not very popular right now. They don't have a superstar. Um, I'm cool with Bad Dog, and I don't know if you know what Bad Dog Sports is, but he covers the Lakers,
Hmm.
and his Lakers live streams always put at least 100,000 views. And
Oh
I've never
wow.
had a Spurs stream. Yeah, I mean, because you get a massive audience. People follow a lot of younger fans, and this is no disrespect to anybody, but people do this. They follow players, not necessarily teams anymore. So a lot of people follow LeBron James or Steph Curry, and wherever they go, that's where they follow. And if you cover the Lakers or Warriors, yeah, you could have up to 10,000 or 20,000 watching at some point. Which I
Yeah.
love the Spurs, but right now that's not going to happen. But I was like, you know what? I'd rather call my team than call a team I don't care about. Although I did mention to this to you off camera, or maybe we're on camera, to people in the chat. I am going to cover the Nets a little this year. If
Mm,
or I might be covering the Nets some because one, they're my local team,
mm,
but also just to check in and see how two former Spurs are doing. Patty Mills, Marcus Aldridge, and to be honest, it would help grow my channel. It'd bring a new audience in,
yeah.
and if I'm paying for cable and it's on there, why not watch a game or here and there and call a
Facts.
game a week? Especially when the Nets play the Bulls. I want to see DeMar versus his two old teammates.
Facts. And when you live stream, like I already want. I think I talked to you about this like a little bit. Like when there's watch parties, Spurs watch parties, I would love to be on my watch party and then just like come in on your channel, just show your channel like on the screen. Like, okay, I want to see what he felt about this. Just to bring more people to your stuff and vice versa, whatever. But yeah, somebody mentioned this because I know you mentioned it just a second ago that you don't want to push it, but you do music. And somebody said we should do a rapcore song. I'm gonna be honest. I'm open for everything. If you say no, I don't. It's fine. I'm not gonna trip, but I'm open for anything. I do not care. Like I'll do anything. I'm
I do
shameless.
have a I used to have music on here, but you probably didn't catch it. And it's not on this channel anymore because I do a Christian metal thing, and I was like, you know what? That should be separate. And it's okay to have a non-monetized channel and try something different. Clan actually started a third channel, Rich's Comic Emporium. I'm a huge comic book nerd. I'm like, you know what?
Ooh,
Let me, if I, let me just, I'll try something over here, and it's just for fun. And if something becomes of it, so be it. But I have done two Spurs songs. I've done no three.
okay,
I did "Go Spurs Go," which but really creative with the lyrics there, right?
okay.
Um, "Boom Goes the Dynamite," which was a hype song for last season, and then "Unleash the Sandwich," which was a tribute to Luka Samanic.
Unleash the sandwich.
Unleash the God,
I
something
don't.
like that.
I don't even know because he said rapcore. Like I think of I don't know horrorcore. I don't know if I've heard of metal with rap. I'm sure it's a thing. I just haven't. I don't know. Have you?
Yes. It's funny because the song I just put up yesterday called the New York Giants Win Fan Song, or today on my band page,
Yeah.
which probably won't be relevant anytime soon the way they're playing. I do try to rap in it, so if you want to see old TSR rap, it's terrible.
Hey.
But then the chorus is me going a full death metal voice, so I think that would be kind of maybe rapcore.
Okay. Okay. Do you So let me ask you this because I feel like I've seen it somewhere. Maybe I like had a link and I watched one of your stuff before. It might have been a while ago, but you do all the instruments, right?
Yes, I'm a guitar player. Because I play guitar, I can play bass. I also play the drums, and then I do the vocals.
Ooh.
Check this out. Here's what's going to blow your mind.
Yeah.
Everything I record on is on a program called Cool Edit 96.
Okay.
So can you guess which year that came out?
What year?
96, as in 1996.
Are you serious?
I'm using an old wave program, so if you hear my stuff and you're like, that sounds pretty good, I'm using a 25-year-old program
Oh my goodness.
on a Pentium 4 in my extra room. That used to be a Pentium 2, but it died, and my buddy gave me a free Pentium 4 that does extra because it's an old program. I need to use an old computer. So yeah, I'm just plugging in
Wow.
my guitar, my drum. I do own drums. I can play the drums, but I use a drum
Mm.
machine, at least this SR16. Everything's getting plugged into a 1/8 inch line-in jack. So I don't have any vocal effects. I have very limited everything. Everything's just I record the guitar on one channel, record the guitar on the other channel, then record the bass. And I'm just mixing and copying, and pasting, and mixing. And yeah, so all things
Okay.
considered, I'm like, you know what? You don't need to spend $5,000 to get a decent sound because while my stuff is not professional, it sounds some better than some of the albums I bought recently. I'm like,
Yeah.
it shouldn't, but it does.
Yeah. Let me, I'll just throw it out there. Like, if you're looking for anything that's, because a lot of those programs are super complicated sometimes, or like you don't really need them. Um, I use something called Reaper, which I don't even know when Reaper came out, but I don't know if you ever heard of Reaper.
I think I have.
Okay. Yeah. It's only like $60 for a lifetime. So like you pay 60 and then it's like a lifetime. And it's pretty nice. Like it has effects and everything. And there's a lot of one thing that's good about it, there's a ton of tutorials on YouTube about Reaper. and a lot of people using guitars, using drums and stuff like that. So if you ever wanted to like upgrade or do something different, which I'm sure your stuff is fine because you said it like sounds fine, it's better than most people. But if you
I
wanted
think
to,
it sounds fine, but the people that listen might be like, this sounds like poo. I don't know.
I, I from what I remember, I remember it sounding good. I mean, from what I remember, it was a while ago because I think you've been doing it for a long time, right? Because it had to been a
I've been a
while.
musician. I mean, I've been a musician since I was 12, so 1989. I didn't take it seriously then. I didn't really get into it until the 90s. I'm dating
Okay.
myself here, but
Okay.
yeah, I mean, it's just a fun hobby, just really
Okay.
fun. And I have no desire. I mean, if the channel gets monetized, that's great. I only have 44 subscribers, but that's like the old channel. I'm like, you know what? It's for fun. It's for me. And if people enjoy it, that's great. And I mean, starting up a new channel
Hmm.
in a medium that you get buried in. I mean, there's not a ton of San Antonio Spurs channels on YouTube
None.
compared to the amount of music channels there are. I'm a very tiny needle in a massive haystack.
Let me. I'll tell you this one thing that and I think we have this in common. I really do. Like this one thing. This is just from the heart. One thing I really like about you is I think that you don't take yourself like you make sure that you're one of the people, like you're one of the fans, like you don't because there's a lot of I won't just call people out, but there's a few Spurs channels out there I've noticed, or like sports channels in general, where they take themselves so serious. They don't communicate with the chat. They're just like doing their own thing, and like everyone cares about their take, and it's not necessarily the case. Like we're here for the people. You got to have fun with the chat, and I think that you're very interactive with the chat. You're very honest with the chat, and it's a humbling to you when it comes to that. It's not like I'm the dictator of all Spurs media. It's like no, it's like we're just one of the people, man. Just having fun with the people.
It's you just got to be humble, and
Yeah.
to the chat tonight. I am reading your comments in the chat, and we'll never know that. But when you're speaking, when I've had a guest on, it's very difficult to address stuff in the chat. So usually, I don't know if you want to do this, but like the last 10 minutes of the broadcast, just exclusively talk to the chat.
Mm-hmm.
But the people in the chat are what drive your channel. Without them, you don't have a channel. I think
Mm-hmm.
that's one of the reasons I came back, Clan, is living in Connecticut. I know one Spurs fan, and I haven't seen him in a couple of years. So it's like I like talking about the team. Who am I to talk to about the team with? My YouTube audience. And,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes they put out hilarious stuff in the comments on videos or in the chat that gets me cracking up, which is awesome. And sometimes they're brutal. And to give it to you straight, like, you're an idiot. Why do you think blah, blah, blah should start over, whatever? But we all care about the team. The only time I don't like comments, I don't know where I'm going with this. I guess I don't like extreme negativity in the Spurs chat sometimes. Like, people are burying Greg Popovich or I know the team's been bad the last couple of years. We can't really sugarcoat it, but just when
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, when there's an over an amount of negative, like people say tank, like we should
Oh
just
yeah.
lose. We need to lose the last 10 games. I think tanking's what. Yeah, I think tanking is really what I'm going. That gets me going is like last year's a New York Giants fan. The Giants were terrible, and I watched the Giants community bury the team, fire Dave Gettleman, get rid of Daniel Jones. And the Giants put a winning streak together, and I think they're briefly in first place last year. And everybody was like, "Oh yeah, yeah, we love the Giants that are on." Now
Yeah.
this year they're starting off poor, and now they're right back to where they were last year. And I'm like, don't be such a fair weather fan.
Yeah.
Like either support your team or go on to another team. And I hate it when I see Spurs fans just like, this team sucks. Get rid of the whole. People last year sometimes were like, get rid of the whole roster. I'm like, get rid of the whole roster. Like, are you a fan of the team? So you're not a fan of any players? You're fine with everybody going. Just clean slate.
Right. And I think what's most disheartening about that is, dude, I know it seems like forever ago, but if we just being just empirical fact here, okay? We won a championship in 2014. I know that's a while ago, but we did win one. Who's won one since then? It's literally been LeBron, Warriors, and a Giannis
Why?
championship. Oh well,
Why?
yeah, the Kawhi, yeah, yeah, Kawhi,
Would have been the Warriors if the Warriors weren't.
yeah,
I mean, let's be
healthy,
honest. They would have won if
yeah,
they're healthy.
yeah,
Good point. It's just been a few teams, the super
yeah,
teams, the teams with
yeah,
except for Giannis. Except for Giannis, credit to him for staying in Milwaukee and getting a championship. Much respect to him. But yeah, we have the team, the player jumping, and I don't
yeah,
like. That's one thing I don't like in the NBA. Is just bing, 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 bing. Let's go make a championship team. Yay!
yeah, yeah. And 28 was it 2018? 2018 is when Kawhi got injured. Was it 2017? I think it was 2017.
He won the title in 18-19, so 17-18 was his last year with the Spurs.
Okay, so 26-17 is when he got injured with Zaza. That
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like that would have been a championship for us. Like I genuinely mean that. He was playing so well, and then the team was playing so well. Even without him, they were playing well. That Rockets series, oh my goodness, dude! They demolished the Rockets without Kawhi in Game 6. I think it was a Game 6, and we just destroyed them. It was
It's weird. I'll see Spurs fans, not a lot, but some will. If I put Kawhi in my top 10 Spurs of all time, they're like, "You're crazy." I'm like, "Do you forget? I know you don't like how things ended the last year, and I respect that, and I understand. But he was so freaking good as a two-way player his
yeah,
last few years with us, and there's a reason he was an NBA Finals MVP. He's not the same player that he was in San Antonio that is now with LA or even Toronto. He's obviously stepped up the offense, but back on the defense. I don't think he's actually his defensive player of the years are only in San Antonio. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but his two defensive player of the years I think are only with us. But man, as a two-way player, it's I mean,
he
you look at the Spurs as a franchise. That's what built our championships. Is David Robinson was a fantastic two-way player and underrated. I think. I don't think some of the younger Spurs fans are like, man, Tim was way better than David. David wasn't that good. I'm like, if you saw David only after Tim got there, I get it. But if you saw his early '90s stuff, when my boy was throwing down 71 points
mm-hmm.
game against the Clippers and getting a scoring title and being an MVP, he was the team clan. I know you weren't watching yet, but he was the team. He was the whole offense and defense. There wasn't a lot around him, and he had a freaking new coach every other year.
Yeah, yeah. And I was also just bringing up what you were saying. Yes, defensive player of the years was both with San Antonio.
San Antonio.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean I respect what he did here. I don't respect what he did the last season, but I'm not going to take away that we were all rooting for Kawhi when he was
Well,
on the team up until the last year.
here's a question because you said you put him in your top five.
10, top 10.
Oh, top 10. Okay, never mind. Yeah, yeah, that makes sense.
People say shouldn't be in the top 10. I'm like, shouldn't be in the top 10.
I don't
You
even know.
put above him.
Yeah, I mean top. Yeah, he should at least be in the top 10. I wouldn't put him in my top five, but
No, not my top 5.
yeah,
Although I did put him as my starting lineup. I did a video about my all-time Spurs starting lineup. I'm like, at small forward, I've got him. I've got Sean Elliott. I mean,
yeah,
I'm starting George Gervin at shooting guard. So it's just as if I'm picking a team to win, I'm going to start Kawhi Leonard at small forward, and having a front line of David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and Kawhi Leonard. Good luck.
yeah.
Good luck.
Now, now, yes, I guess we can go ahead and just wrap it up because
Okay.
I think we had a really good conversation. I really enjoyed this. Obviously, we're gonna do it again, but I do want to.
Yeah.
I do want to tell you this. I just saw it.
I gotta have you on my channel, by the way. I gotta have you
Yeah,
on my channel.
yeah, heck yeah. I will. Yeah. All right. So, Jonathan Pena says, "Love you, TSR," with a little heart. So, what do you wanna say to him?
Much love to you, man.
You don't want to give him a heart?
I did a pound the chest, and you can't see me, but
I'll blow you a kiss.
oh,
I just blew him a kiss. All right, man. I really appreciate it. Look, I don't know. I probably don't. You probably don't have to do this because everyone on here probably already follows you. But yes, plug all your stuff. So let me bring all your good stuff
all
up.
that stuff.
Yeah,
All right.
man.
Well, if you're not familiar with TSR Sports, it is now probably 90% NBA, 10% the United States Women's National Team. And the reason I still have them on there is because the biggest video I've ever done is with them, oddly enough, not a Spurs video, not even close. So I'll be live streaming probably almost every Spurs game, but if I get burned out, I'm going to take a night off, not going to lie.
Okay.
Probably cover some Nets games because Patty and LA are there. But I hope LA does not have any health issues. So, be good, LA. I do, much like Clan, I usually try to do a Spurs video a day if there's news that I want to report on. And I also think I give a little bit different presentation if you are not, you haven't been on my channel before. I tend to, there's my channel.
Yeah.
Tend to infuse a lot of comedy into my live streams. We have nicknames for everybody. We do have a lot of fun in the chats. And what I always tell folks is, you could easily look at me and Clan and be like your competition. Because, Rich is trying to get views from Clan or Clan trying to get views from Rich. But my goal would be is if we're both streaming a game, jump back and forth. Like if something crazy happens and you're in Clan stream, jump over and say, TSR, did you just see what happened, or vice versa? I mean, that's how you can help us both and support both channels. Because I know some folks will say, I like this channel, I don't want to go to the other one. I'm like, but you're missing out. There might be people in the chat that you haven't seen before, and it's not good to just get one perspective. It's good to get,
Yeah.
other perspectives. Like I'm not all for Bryn Forbes being signed, but you liked it. So I mean, I think that's
Yeah.
good that we have a difference of opinion there.
Yeah. Of course. And do you have any like social media? Well, I know YouTube is social media, obviously, but do you have anything else that you wanna?
I'm on the Twitters.
Okay.
The link to that is on my YouTube page, and that's about it. I'm not, you know, I'm gonna be honest. I'm 44, so aside from YouTube, I'm not really big on social media. I'm not a TikToker. Uh, I'm on Facebook, but that's a personal account. There's nothing, you
Okay.
know, channel related, so I keep that private. That's like friends and family only. So you can
Okay.
hit me up on the Twitters, and if you send me a friend request, I'll hit you back. Best, if you actually might plug this, I did start a comic book channel. The link is on my main page below. It's Rich's Comic Emporium. If you are a comic book fan and you have fun with the zaniness of my channel with Spurs content, I'm gonna be the same guy there with comic books. I'll be, talking about comic books I've picked up, how much money I've blown on them in a video, or I might do a trailer reaction. Actually, Clan, if you can scroll down on that page,
Oh, I know that it's gonna be
it's
delayed.
on the bottom. Oh, okay, that's true. It's not really
Like I'm
it's not
somewhere
real
else
time.
now.
You're somewhere else now, but it'll be on the bottom page versus comic form. I'm trying to grow
Oh,
that
I see
channel,
it.
and
I
I,
see it now. Okay.
much like the Spurs, I have one friend that collects comics, and he's one of my best friends. But I enjoy talking about that too, and
Wow.
that's another place where I'd like to just meet people and just who's your favorite character, what's your favorite book, da 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 da. And in the end, just because it's fun. I wouldn't be doing this since 2006 if I didn't enjoy making content, being creative, and interacting with people. And I'm glad I finally got to work with Clan because I had heard about you for a while, and I was like, yeah, he seems like a good dude. I had made a couple of comments on your videos last year, but you didn't reply back, you jerk. So I
I
was
didn't
like,
see him.
I guess he's not interested. Whatever.
It's so funny because I left it on yours and I did the same thing on stream. I was like, he's not even interested. Like he doesn't even want
I
to
did
talk.
reply. I did reply. So maybe YouTube was broken. I mean, YouTube. Yeah. There's a delay, but I know he showed the comic channel, and oh, you showed my comic room.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not big of a nerd. I got the Punisher and Spider-Man behind me.
It's pretty awesome.
It's a lot of fun. So yeah, just I'm looking forward to growing Spurs content and working with you again. And
Yeah, man.
I don't know if we can do a live stream with basketball because I tried doing that before with somebody Clan because it's so fast paced and whoever's doing play calling is going to be da 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 da. It's really hard for the other person to get their
Well,
2 cents in. But
and maybe it could be something like the Discord. Like if there's a break or halftime, jump in, we talk for a minute or something.
that's not a bad idea because we'll have 15 minutes to kill.
Yeah, yeah, and then we'll have like both live streams going on, and we just both jump in, talk to each other, and yeah,
That's a good idea. I
yeah,
like it.
yeah. Let's do that. It's official.
All right. Official.
Oh, by the way, before you go, GT Swervin said, "Tell him if he remembers me." Do you remember him?
I love to say yes, but I probably because I took a hiatus for 4 months and I also haven't live streamed 4 months. There's a lot of channel names I probably don't remember. So let me get reacclimated to seeing your channel name. I remember you, but I'm not gonna lie to somebody and say, oh yeah, I remember you because I don't remember a lot of a
You're-
lot of folks. But I'll get back to you guys. One thing I want to wrap up real quick, Clan,
yeah.
is back in the '90s when I was a Spurs fan. I wanted to show you. This is how I had to discover the Spurs and David Robinson. There was no internet.
Whoa.
It was all magazines, and every morning I would get up and I would look in the newspaper. This is actually the box scoring right up when David Robinson scored 71 points. I cut that out and kept it. But there was no internet,
Whoa.
man. To follow my Spurs, I had to do it. This is how it was. Reading
That's
magazines, reading the newspaper.
that's pretty cool. So you actually come from an era where you can keep like your focus on one thing. Because people now it's like, oh, I gotta look at this. Let me see what Undisputed saying. What did First Take say about this? What? That's awesome.
I did watch Sports Center back in the day when they covered only sports. And Lauren MTV covered music. You actually probably don't even, you grew up when MTV didn't cover music, but yeah,
No,
it's
I was little. No, I remember MTV with actual
very
music.
music television. I think the Real World changed all that, and that's when they went to just non music. But yeah, it was a treat, and I'll close with this. Of course, no doubt I have this. This was finally something I had to pick up as a youth, and this is the reason I'm a Spurs fan. This man right here,
David
great
Robinson.
player, and if you didn't know, a legit good role model off the court, somebody you can look up to.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, I hear Like, obviously, I didn't get to see a lot of David Robinson because by the time he retired, I mean, I was just getting into it. Um, but yeah, that's awesome though. Like, you got so much stuff. I can't even imagine how much that stuff is even worth.
Probably not much. I mean, magazines today, because of the internet, don't have, but
Oh,
they don't have value per se, monetarily, but
yeah,
sentimental value.
right.
Um, having see, what was the cover? Yeah, this one. I mean,
That's
weren't there for the
beautiful.
Mr. Robinson era, but he was constantly criticized for being called soft, and it peed me off so much. He just didn't have a great team around him, and maybe
Yeah,
one day I'll do a video about that. Tim versus David. I kind of have the plans on that because I
yeah.
think I think David's underrated. People look at him getting smoked by Akeem Olajuwon on that one playoff series way back in the day, and they're like, Robinson he was okay. I'm like, he was the franchise.
Yeah.
He was the franchise, and I got to do a video. I got to do a video about David. I got to
Well,
give him some respect.
well, just to plug something else that you did do a documentary on David Robinson, right?
It about 11 minutes, and I got to say, man, I'm a sap. Every time I see that final game with him, I get a little creeper. I don't think people realize how much David Robinson meant to me, man. Not having a dad around, yeah, he was kind of like my dad figure. I was like, that's somebody I would want to be my dad. So he was an awesome dude.
That's great, man.
Okay, getting real on Clan Spurs fan,
Man,
getting
go,
emotional.
man, go ahead. Go ahead.
TV.
I'm actually, I don't know if you knew this, but I'm studying to be a clinical mental health counselor, like therapy.
Dang,
Yeah.
awesome.
So like right now, if you need a session, like we can do it real
Oh,
quick.
I'm straight, man. I'm straight. Thank you.
Do some mindfulness. All right, man. Well, I really appreciate you coming through. Obviously, we're gonna do it again. Hopefully, with the watch party stuff, we'll just like talk during the games, halftime, and all that. But yeah, man, thank you so much, and we'll stay in contact. And everybody, go follow his channel. I love you.
Wow. Hey, let me ask you this before we go.
Yeah.
What you gonna do when TSR Sports and Clan the Spurs fan run wild on you?
Ooh, I like it. I love it. All right, bro. I appreciate it, and I'll get with you later.
That's good.
All
Take
right,
care, man.
man. I really hate that guy. I'm just kidding. I do that every time. Okay, I do that every time, like every single time. All right. Yeah. So that was. How did y'all like that? Was that good? Was it good? Oh, let me change something real quick. Let me move this back. There we go. There we go. That's better. How was it? Was it okay? Was it good? Was it bad? Clan, my BS is in, your bachelor's in psychology, and my MA is in clinical. No! You're lying. Phil, this was meant to be. Okay, so it was good. Where have you been impeccable this whole time? You got starstruck from TSR? Where have you been? Good. Like you haven't been there the whole time, and then you want us to come in. Good interview, live stream, y'all. Like, really, bruh? Really? Been here the whole time, waiting for him to leave. That was a good stream, guys. Like, really? You enjoyed it? Okay, good. That's good. Thank TSR, bro. I did thank him. If you need any help or someone to look over papers, I can help. Dude! What theory are you? What theory are you? Because I'm really working on it. I'm in my doctorate right now. Really? Oh. You gonna educate? Oh, dude. Traumatology. Dude. Yeah, man. Look, Phil, we're gonna have to talk, man. Yeah, tell me what theory you are. You first. It was fun. Good stuff, Clan. I've been in here. Yeah. I know you've been in here. You just starstruck. Been gone the whole time, then you want to come in. Really? Wow. Reality therapy and EMDR. See, here's the thing. And that makes sense with you being in traumatology. So, Ilarian too? Okay, so I've been CBT. Obviously, I'm still in the program, but you can switch it whenever, right? I've been CBT. It works. I don't like it, but it works. So I'm thinking about changing mine to like motivational interviewing. And then EMDR, I'm definitely gonna get trained in that after I graduate, because I heard that's amazing. I honestly was hoping you guys made a video together, and here we are. Here we are. If you guys want to see the preview of the talk, you can go to the past live stream I did. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get it in on this one, but he talked about some real stuff at the end. And we realized at the very end, like, wow, we're not live streaming on the right one right now. Yeah, MIA is good for addictions. I hear that it's really hard to kind of find interventions, just normal interventions with MI. Yeah. Wait, what is that? What is TFCBT? What is that? We have future Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil is a hoax. Any trauma informed approach is good. TFCBT. Trauma informed. Huh. Okay, I don't know why I'm doing this on live stream. All right, we got to talk. Well, what can I say? Sometimes you just be awestruck. No, man, shut up, bro. Oh, trauma focused. Okay. I never heard that. TFCBT. Do you have to get trained for that, or is it just a theory like anything else? Okay, so it's more so for children. Why am I doing this on stream? All right, we're not doing this. We're not doing this right now. I will look into that. What do you think about all people think that the Spurs are finished and we are going nowhere? To them, I say, shut up. No, I understand where they're. I understand what they're saying, or their perspective. I don't think that we're finished. I don't even know what that means at this point. Okay, no certification for it. It's just another way of viewing CBT. Another way of viewing CBT. Huh. But would it work with people that don't have trauma? I don't know. Sorry, I'll be quiet. No, I'm not. Yeah. Check Spurs Insta. They posted some practice clips. Okay. Oh, all right. Y'all ready? Whoa, that's Joshua Primo. They did post some. Oh, guys, it's gonna be fun. Wait, should this be a separate video? Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. We're gonna show this, and then I'm gonna do a video on this. Well, you'll see how long it is first before I even get excited. All right, you see. Practice to pass to Lonnie. I'm trying to see what happened there. Did Josh Primo get burnt? Dude, it's not enough. I need to see if he got burnt. Let's see. Did he get burnt? It looks like it was a bad pass. I mean, I wish they would have had a few seconds before what happened. But it looked like it was a bad pass. A bad pass to Primo. Right? It's hard to tell. I can't tell. It was. I think it was a bad pass to Primo. All right, let's see. We got Keldon on Derek White. Derek White, lock him up. Okay. Whatever. Oh, they won? Did they win? Wait, is that the score up there? 39-52? You see the score. Where's the score? Oh, there's 39-54. Dang, Derek White team getting murdered. All right, let's see next one. Uh-oh, the sale. Hey, I saw pop. Ooh, that's nice. Keldon can't guard him. Wait, I know he got a little screen from Lonnie. I don't think they're gonna go too hard. Yeah, he didn't screen. That would have been a foul. That's not a good screen. Yeah, that would have been a foul. It looks nice for the camera, but that would have been a foul. That's a gym move. You can't do that in the game. All right, let's see what's next. Okay, that's Trey Jones. That's a bad screen. That's bad. Block that, Jakob. Come on, Jakob. I want to see some defense. Are they not going to show any of our guys get blocked? I want to see somebody get demolished. All right, here's the last one. Pass. Oh, okay, Kieta. Is that how you say his name? Kieta? Kieta? Hey, thanks for subscribing. Yeah, anybody that's watching this video that haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, man. That was nice. I like it. Y'all like it? Pretty simple pass, but... What's the score right there? Okay, so this is earlier. What's the score right here? Okay, this is much earlier. And then we didn't see one here. Okay, and that's the 34-32. I hate we didn't get to see no primo. Wait, yeah, somebody in the comments right. We need more Luka clips. Where is Luka? Is Luka in there? Anybody see Luka? Where's Luka Samanic? I don't see Luka in there. That's not Luka. Luka's not on Team Silver. He's not over here. He's not over here. Let's see if we see him in any of these clips. There's Becky back there. I don't see him. Do y'all see Luka? I know he's there. I'd love to see Becky back there. Yeah, I don't see Luka. And we're not going to see him there. Let's see. This would be a good one to see. Nope. I legitimately don't see Luka. He's MIA? Do y'all see him? Oh, you said next. Is he on the court? I don't see him. Oh no, I see him. He's right here. Okay, I see him. You know, another person asked that too. Does Luka even hang out with people on the team? I think he does. I think Luka does. We just haven't seen a lot of it. Let me see. Let's see what happens if we type that in Google, like Luka Samanic. I won't speculate too much. Do offseason moves mean no? Confidence growing. I don't know. That's actually a good question. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to speculate because even if we speculated, like we could easily say, I don't know, like certain players weren't out when they went out to that party, you know? That's not fair. I don't know where Luka was. Maybe Luka was back, you know, in his hometown. I don't know. I did end up seeing Luka. Hey there on the sideline of third clip. Oh, he was? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Okay, guys, you gotta realize that there is a delay, okay? So it's not gonna be third clip. What's up, Chase? Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, there's more clips on their story? Okay, this is gonna make for a good video. Keldon Johnson with the hammer. Bang. And then we got Aminu. Bang. Okay. What else we got? Then we got Lonnie. Oh, that's a good jumper. Oh, that was actually a really good jumper. And then we got Devin Vassell. Okay, he's just showing out right there. That's pretty cool. Is there any more that we can find, you think? Those promo nights. This season is going to be fun. Swipe for a look at the 2022 theme nights and giveaways. Oh, let's see here. Homecoming opening night. Oh, so you have to be there? Oh, man. Wait. Black Heritage Night. But there's no giveaways. Wait. Look at the theme nights and... Okay. Black Heritage Nights. That's pretty cool. Coyote Birthday Funko Pop Night? Like, they're just gonna give all of them away? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I'm thinking about a trip. January, February, March. March 9th. Oh, that's right in the middle of the week. I probably won't be able to go. Man. Oh, well. Oh, well. What else they got? Oh, DeJounte says this is going to be the best of them all, I promise. Yeah. Okay, DJ. Says it every year. Who does he look like? There's somebody that McDermott looked like. You know who he looks like? You guys ever used to watch I Love New York? I Love New York. Let's see. Not TaylorMade. Who does he remind me of? I'm gonna type in I Love New York white guy. Okay, I guess one of the contestants' real names was white guy. This is around the era where it was a bunch of like reality TV shows, like for love, you know? None of them actually. Mr. Boston. That's who he looks like. You guys remember Mr. Boston? Mr. Boston. From I Love New York. Oh, he got kind of big. Let me see if I can find a picture. Look. Tell me he doesn't look like Mr. Boston. He doesn't look like Mr. Boston. Look. It's Mr. Boston. He's like a brunette version of Mr. Boston. From I Love New York. Yeah. People gonna say I don't know what I'm talking about, but I know what I'm talking about. He look like Mr. Boston. Oh, and that's Pumpkin. Gosh, how do I remember their names? Yeah, this is Pumpkin. I remember Pumpkin. He's sitting there with Pumpkin. It's pretty cool. Yeah. That's Mr. Boston. Yeah, see, you know who I'm talking about. Yeah. Hold on, if you guys don't... If you think that I'm lying, like that doesn't look like him, hold on. Side by side, hold on. Hold on, let me see if I can... Can you open this on a different page? Nah, I guess I can't. But look. You see it, right? No? I don't... Come on. You look like Mr. Boston. I don't know. Alright. Y'all gonna say all white people look the same, huh, clan? And to that I will say, yes. I'm just kidding. Okay. Yeah, he looked like Mr. Boston, though. He looked like somebody else, too. I can't think. I don't know. Who? Zarko. What? You know what's funny? So while I was on the live stream with TSR, I accidentally pressed the wrong tab, so it was just like out of context. So when I was trying to go to a Spurs statistic while we were talking, I brought this up. So if you don't know the context of the last live stream, you would have thought that like you would have thought that in my spare time I was looking up Goku Super Saiyan 5. like off stream, I'm just like, whoa! Like I'm a kid again. Like, whoa! Whoa! Super Saiyan 5! Whoa! Dude! Vegeta! Bro! He reminds you of Barf from Spaceballs. I actually haven't seen Spaceballs. I know it's a Star Wars parody. Spaceballs. Oh, let me see. See, man, we were having a good time. How does Doug McDermott? Okay, maybe I'm being unfair. Hold on. Okay, maybe I'm just being unfair. All right, I'm gonna give you a chance. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm gonna give you a chance though. I'm not gonna be a jerk. Okay. Okay. It reminds you of Doug McDermott. Let's see. Maybe there's something I'm just not seeing here. All right. Let's see. Opening new tab. All right, here we go. All right. Let's see. Huh. You know what? I actually do. No, bro, really? What are you talking about? What do you mean he looks like what? What do you mean? GT says he does. What are you talking? Am I crazy? Are we talking about something? What are we? What? How? Look at that. All right. Am I the minority here? What do you mean? Jakob Pertl's son? Oh, are we talking about Jakob Pertl's son? Wait, for sale action? Are we talking about Devin Vassell? Looks like Bark. What? Barf? What? I need to watch Spaceballs. Oh, Stan Van Gundy looks like Barf. Okay. Okay. Well, let's do that comparison then. Okay. Okay. I'm not that angry no more. All right. Yeah. Yeah, that's actually a really good comparison. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Stan Van Gundy does look like yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry for yelling at you. Clan, check that streamable. What? What are you talking about? What's streamable? Yeah, it's okay, man. It's okay. Zarko Pest. Who do I? Zarko Pest. Am I? Is this somebody I just wouldn't remember? I would say I became a Spurs fan like in 2003, so maybe even shortly after that. I know, actually, I think I became a fan maybe 2000. No, maybe it was 2003. I got into it a little bit later though. Link I posted. You post a link? Okay, the link doesn't pop up right here. Give me a minute. You dropped it in the chat though, right? Alright, let's go to Clan the Spurs Fans channel. Oh, by the way, once again, I'm gonna leave him on the screen. If you guys want to support the channel, only $2 per month. Link in the description for that. 4 cents a day. 4 cents a day. Hey, somebody. It sounds bad and it sounds desperate when I do it, but somebody in the chat, like, Phil, you're green in the chat. Phil, tell the people in the chat that they should support the channel. Tell the people in the chat they should support the channel. Tell them, Phil. All right, Phil's gonna handle that, and while he's handling that, I'm gonna look for that link. But yeah, you can become a Patreon member or a YouTube member. Link in the description for both. Only $2. I don't see the link. Maybe they didn't let you drop the link. Oh, do I have to allow that? Maybe I have to allow that. I might have to go back in the settings and allow that. I didn't get the link. Did you drop it in the Discord? Clan, you think we should? Let me see what the Discord talking about, if anything. Discord won't be active until the season start. Let's see what some things people said. Oh, look at this. This is pretty cool. Yo, this is a lot of content. I should definitely do this. Look, this is the updated weights. Shout out to Joe Marquez for that. I'll do a video on that. Hey, look at that. Somebody dropped this in the link. That's pretty cool. Nice. Okay. TSR cool. Supporting the channel provides unique opportunity to give back to our favorite Spurs content creator. It's he's legit advertising it. He's legit advertising it. Oh my goodness. He's right though. It's only $2 and it gives you a feeling of pride that only comes from knowing that you helped the stream and you had a personal connection to the videos that are posted. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's so funny, bro. That's so funny, dude. I'm just gonna do that every time. And to tell you about the Patreon, Phil Allen. Back to you, Phil. Yes, Clan. It's only $2 and gives you a feeling of pride that only comes from knowing that you helped the stream and you helped a personal connection to the videos that I posted. Back to you, Clan. Thanks, Phil. What were we talking about? That got me. Oh, yeah. I remember what we were talking about. We were talking about Barf. Yes. Yes, Stan Van Gundy looks like Barf, yes. Only serious content here from now on, guys, so this is what we're talking about. Alright, so let me think it's alright, so let's do some videos. I'll do some videos when I get off stream. I need to make a note of. Well, no, I don't need to make a note. It's just their workouts and then you ass work. I wasn't expecting that. I was just expecting the oh yeah, man, giveaways every month and it's cool, man. And I'm you know, I support the chat. Like I wasn't supporting that. I wasn't expecting that. Oh my goodness. Devin Vassell looks like barf. Bro, we're not doing this. You're not doing this to me. You're trolling. You guys know that's my weakness is trolls in the chat. Like I fall for everything. I'm not buying it. Shut up. Look, I was curious. I don't even think I have to comment. Yeah. Stan Van Gundy was a good comparison, though. I'm not even going to say anything. And just letting you know, I wasn't actually trolling you. I legit thought they looked alike. Oh. Oh. Earlier? This? I'm not. You take me for a fool, GT? Yeah, we're not doing this. I'm not buying that. All right, somebody, I want to see the link that somebody left. Somebody left a link and said I should put the link, but I don't know. You did ask me to advert. I like that. Next time when Corrupt's in the chat, I'm just gonna ask Corrupt to do it. I don't know. Thank you for going all out, Phil. That was really nice of you. Well, according to Clan, all white people look alike. I mean, he does look like Mr. Boston. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what? Sure. Since let's just say everyone looks like Barf. Yeah, everyone looks like Barf. Berto, Matt Bonner, the big three. Wait. Okay, I have to say this. That's pretty good. I had no idea. No, I'm not saying that DJ looks like Barf. I'm sorry. Hold on, let me get rid of this. Okay. I had no idea. Okay, that's bold. Did anybody pick up on this? So the official Spurs account actually posted this a week ago when it was DJ's birthday. No one picked up on this. See, casuals, guys. Happy birthday. No one picked up on it. Casuals. Everyone's just a casual. They have no idea where this is from. Tell them to unblock me. All I do is say happy birthday. Oh, that's Ruru. Look. No one caught on to this. That's pretty bold to post that. Yeah, that's pretty bold. Big respect for that. That's pretty bold. That's actually a good social media post right there. Yeah, they knew exactly what they were doing there. That's pretty good. And obviously this stuff is good, you know, personal interviews, all that. But this was terrible. This was a terrible meme. Let me ask the chat, since y'all here, any videos you want to see in the next couple days? Excuse me. I got some videos scheduled, but they're not really anything serious. Let me see. Let me see what I got on here. Talk about how Pop loves Vassell. Should Lonnie start? That's just a poll question. You know, actually, I could probably push that one to October 2nd. I think I'll be going live October 2nd, but I could do it October 2nd. Like, yeah, yes, yeah, yeah, let's change that one. I'm gonna move that one to October 2nd. About Lonnie Walker, because I think closer to, you know, when we actually have a preseason game will be better off anyway for us. And then I already don't have any content for that day, so I'll just post it early that morning. Just do like, you want to do 11? We'll do 11, October 2nd. So October 2nd is a Lonnie video. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. And then for tomorrow, I got Pop Loves for Sale. And then for October 1st, let's see, will Spurs be top? I'll just put it all in one video. I'll put no, I don't need to do that. No, I need to be two separate videos because there'll be too much in one. I'll figure it out. No, one of these could go on that October 2nd. I could just because I'm doing a live stream October 2nd anyway. This is tough. What do you guys think? To a sandwich wrap? Nothing serious. Clan, can you make a Young Gun song about this roster? And incorporate gunshots? I'm actually going to do a song with a subscriber, J Mark. I'm still writing it. But we got a really nice beat, and we got it from John Doe, who's another subscriber. So it's going to be called TP9, which is just going to be straight up flowing, okay? It's going to be a couple Tony Park references, but I'm just going in, okay? Let's see, October 3rd. I don't know. Anything you guys want to see? I got an idea for tomorrow. The Luka sandwich wrap. I'm not taking his joke. I can't take the man's joke. That's his joke. ESPN posted a new post of the Spurs on the Ben Simmons on Facebook. It said that Spurs and 76 are in trade talks and aren't getting anywhere. Oh, yeah, we talked about that. We talked about that on the last live stream. The Because of Manu song was nice. Thanks, man. When I was 8, I used to get the brunt of the hate. At lunch, I was scared to even eat off my plate because the slurs from the bullies would begin to inflate. I was alone. Had no friends that I could go play with, so I would fake sick on many occasions, writing my thoughts out spout on many of pages. Depression told me that my death would probably be painless. I was aimless. Make a sad song of Kawhi. Dude, I would show you something right now, but I'm afraid it's going to be copyright claimed. I'll be honest with you. I have a sad song about Kawhi ready, but I just never posted. I was going to make a music video about it, but I just never did it. I got this. The song is done too. Yeah, the song is done too. Yeah, I was hurt too. I was hurt when he did us like that. Alright, so you guys don't really have any ideas for any videos. That's fine. I mean, I'll just talk about... Yeah. What's all on tomorrow? Let me see. Tomorrow's 30th, right? This, excuse me. This video, I don't want to post 3 videos in one day. Maybe the Pop Loves Devin video can be posted October 2nd. I don't see why not. How about we do that? Well, I'm doing a watch party October 4th. I'll put it on October 4th. Let's do that. So October 2nd. Wait, let me make sure. So October 2nd, we got one video, which that's all we really need. We're gonna live stream anyway. And then October 4th, yeah. I just posted on October 4th on our preseason game, like that morning. And then I'll make a couple videos now for tomorrow. Let's do that since we got some extra information, you know, just to keep things relevant. Schedule it. October 4th, right? Is when, yeah. And then I'll just post it like, yeah, I think 1:30 is good. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we got some for Monday. And, you know, this stuff changes all the time, especially when you make videos previously. Yeah, I am live streaming. Actually, you guys know I'm in grad school. And as far as that is concerned, what was I trying to say? Live streaming. God, what am I trying to say? Oh my gosh. Oh, I had a class, but it's canceled now for Monday. So I was gonna do half a live stream, but I'm gonna do the full live stream. Yeah, it's cool that I'm collabing with TSR now. That we'll be able to talk like during half times and stuff. That's really cool because, yeah, I mean it's just really good. It's really cool. He seemed like a nice guy. What? A funky diabetic? Who's that? Funky diabetic. Who is this dude? He get a lot of views. Does he ever talk about the Spurs though? Funky diabetic. Just type in Spurs. Oh, could have had Ingram. Spurs screwed up the Kawhi Leonard trade. Uh-oh. How did this Spurs... Oh, okay. He just shows 2K stuff. That's smart. Trade DeMar DeRozan for LaMarcus Aldridge. The future of Spurs is very exciting. This is 2 years ago. Okay, so it's been a while. All right, I'll send him a message. Actually, give me a second. That'd be my question. Like, are you really diabetic? Okay, so this is him. Okay, this is him. All right, we're gonna. What? Wait, how do I want to send him a message. How do I? Hold on. All right, let's send him a message. All right, you guys ready? All right, here we go. All right, you guys ready? All right, let's send him a message. How should I put this? Interested in joining. I think that's good, right? You guys think that's good? Hey man, I was wondering if you'd be interested in joining me on a live stream sometime. My channel is Claiming the Spurs Fan, and I talk Spurs basketball. Let me know if you'd be interested. Yeah, that's good, right? Is that good? You about to follow me on Insta? Bro, follow me on Twitter. I need Twitter followers. He's a Boston Celtics fan. but you know a lot about Spurs. All right, well, we'll see. Let's see what he says. We'll see what he says. So, that's out there. Next Saturday, I actually have Noah on. So I'll be talking to Noah. And then Monday, we're going to have some fun. Okay? All right. Anything else you guys want to talk about before I bounce and make some videos? Oh, I scared my cat. I hit something that scared my cat. I went to my first ever game of the Spurs when they played the Clippers. I got to see Kawhi. I'm sorry you got to see Kawhi. My first ever Spurs game. I don't even remember, bro. It had to have been like 2009, 2010. Maybe you mean in San Antonio. My first game I've only been to AT&T Center once, actually. You know, I'm from Memphis, so I could see the Grizzlies versus Spurs games all the time. All right, good night, Phil. All right, so we don't have anything else to talk about? But the game I saw actually was the last game. Let me see. Let's see. It was this year, and I think I saw the last game that Kawhi played with the Spurs, and obviously I didn't know it was going to be the last game. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. Let me see. Against Denver. Oh wait, no, it wasn't Denver. He was gone for a while, and then I saw him right when he came back. Or like he was on and off. Oh, crap. Which game was it? It was a bad team. It was a really bad team. Not Knicks. It might have been the Suns. We won. Maybe that'll help me narrow it down. Oh, they don't have the freaking... Oh, wait, they do have the wins right here. It wasn't the Knicks. It might have been this one right here, actually. Yeah. I think it was this one. This is the last... So I didn't see the last game, because I know it wasn't against Denver. I don't think it was against Denver. It was at home. It was this one. Yeah, so I saw the second to last game that he ever played with the Spurs. It was this one right here. Let me see. Maybe if I look at his stats on that, I can solidify it. 21. Yeah, it wasn't a lot of points that he scored. I think this got to be it. Yeah, his stats weren't that crazy. It wasn't that much of a fun game either, but we did win, so it got to be this one. They beat on Denver too, though. And I'm pretty sure it was this one. And it was like, because I remember it was super inconsistent whether or not he would play, and I got lucky. Because as you can see, like, it was all over the place right here. And then he was gone, then he played, then he was just gone forever. I thought I caught his last game. Yo, I was wearing this old Kawhi Leonard Spurs jersey when I went to see the game, and the Spurs fans were booing me. Dang. Now, why did you wear that? I would have booed you too. I was probably one of the fans there booing you. Oh, excuse me. Okay. All right. Well, wait, let me check something. Okay. So, okay, I thought somebody said something. Oh, okay, I'm reading the same thing. Okay, yeah, if anybody wants to support the channel, $2 per month. Thank you so much for watching the live stream. I'm about to head off. I'll get some videos up for tomorrow. Because I'm a Kawhi fan, yeah. Yeah. Follow me on Twitter. All right, I'll get with you guys later. It was a fun stream. I need a timestamp. Me and his conversation, which it was really the beginning and then like to an hour mark, I think. But yeah, I'll get with you guys later. Wait, what? What was your actual reaction when you heard the rumors about Kawhi wanting out? Did you believe it? Oh, hold on. Let me show you something. Okay, a little. Hold on. Let me show you something. Oh, shoot. I'm gonna show you something. Okay. See, is there any way I could show this without showing his name? Check this out. I was actually the first person to know about the Kawhi situation, and I can prove it. I was at least one of the first. Okay, so anyway I can. Oh, come on, bro. There's no way of. Shit, I didn't mean. Okay. All right. How about we do it like? Oh, I want to show you without like showing you. You know what I mean? Hold on. Let me. Hold on, I got an idea. Let's show Mr. Boston for a minute. I got an idea. I know how to show you. Alright. Display. Alright. And we'll just fix it back later. Alright. Okay, cool. Okay, so all right, so here we go. Here's some proof. All right, so when that whole Kawhi Leonard situation happened, I actually had somebody who knew the Spurs, like was very close to the Spurs, like in the Spurs organization, and he proved it. He did prove it. And he told me some of the stuff that was going on. This is January 23rd, 2018. And if you go back in the history of what happened with the Kawhi situation, no one was talking about it. No one knew this. And to show that this is proof now is that, yeah, it ended up being like the reality of the situation. So he said, hey, I know the truth about Kawhi. I know for a fact it's not my... He says, not my opinion. Kawhi's personal doctor isn't letting him play. While the Spurs doctors say he can, Kawhi agreed with his own doctor, so that's why he is shut down. The Spurs organization isn't actually mad at him is actually mad at him because he isn't working hard enough, not the other way around. So, yeah, he told me this. And this is on Instagram. And let me see if I can show you the reactions, okay, when I posted this. All right, show Mr. Boston again. Hold on. So I can. It was kind of like that, right? Crap. I'm messing with stuff. Ain't like that? Yeah, it was like something like that. Just bring that up a little bit. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's okay. All right, so let me show you. Let me see if I can find my post on it. January 2018, huh? So I gotta go pretty deep. Pause. All right, let's just we'll let Instagram do its thing. Yeah, when I ended up finding that information out like really early, and people didn't know about it, and when I talked about it, I ended up getting a lot of hate. And people thought that I was like lying and like, I don't know, it was bad, bro. See if I can, come on. It's gonna be a minute, guys. As you can see, there's a lot of posts I made. Cause we gotta get past like even before OC right now. Yeah. We're gonna get there though. Yeah, you're right. It was, yeah. Yeah, but I got a lot of hate for it. Real talk. It was bull, bro. Like, some of the comments I got was so jacked up. Like, everyone thought I was lying. Everybody was really angry. They thought that, like, my source was BS. When it actually legitimately was someone directly connected to the Spurs. And they proved it. I made sure he proved it. I didn't just like take his word for it. I made sure he proved it. And this stuff was not talked about. And you can imagine I was really deep into it, like trying to figure out anything about Kawhi at all that was going on. It was nothing. I can assure you that prior to that, because when the news started coming out, it was after that. It was like, maybe even, I don't know. It was later on though. It was closer to the end of the season when people started like saying, okay, what's going on here? All right, let's see. All right, we're still not there because I don't think we have Lonnie yet, right? Derek White. Let's see what we see here. I kind of did. It wasn't a like, yeah, you know what really sucked? Because I kind of did. I did a I told you so. And you know what they pulled on me? After I did a semi I told you so, they said, wow, bro, you happy about being right that we don't have Kawhi no more? Like, really? Like, do you realize how everybody jumped on me? Okay, I think we're getting closer because this is the first season with DeMar. Because I know I was posting a lot of DeMar stuff. Why not just archive it? I should archive it just so I can go to it a little quicker. Gosh, dude, is it not going to load up? It needs more time to load or what? Come on. Failed to load. Dude, load. What? Come on. Hold on, let me see something. Where are archives? Maybe I do have it archived. No, I don't have it saved. Maybe I do have it saved. No, why would I save it? I wouldn't have saved it. Let me see if I can find it. Edit profile, maybe? No, it's not on here. Alright, hold on, give me a second. I did do a I told you so post though. It legit just can't like handle it. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm getting, it's close too. Yeah, that's a pretty good face scan of me. Look at that. 2K19. That ain't bad. That's pretty doggone good. I haven't had a good face scan since then, actually. Yeah. Let me see. Okay, let's do it like this. How about, well... I have no idea. Okay. When we see any more trades, only time will tell. October 3rd is when we can, right? So I guess we'll just wait and see. This was a cool tattoo. I remember this. It's pretty cool. Jeez, that's so frustrating. I want to show you guys it, but let's try it like this. Can you? Oh, it's doing that everywhere. It's doing on this one too. I can't load anything. Okay, nothing's loading. Maybe I do just need a cardigan. Let me see. Oh well. Yeah, I don't know if I can show you guys. Oh wait, it's loading back up again. Is it? Alright, I got one last thing I can try. I got one thing I can try. Like it's only like it can only do so much at a time. So let's see something. There's a way. Freak. There's a way. There's a way of looking at your archives. I'm sorry, I'm really trying to figure this out. Where is it? There's a way that I can show you guys, but I don't know. Where is it? I don't know, man. Yeah. You gonna look for it? GT gonna look for it. It's really deep. Like it's in 2018. I'm trying to get to it. Let's see how to. Let's see. Because if I can go to my archives, let's see. Oh, is it? Because if I can go to my archives, then I can. Um, I mean, saved is here. I doubt I saved it, man. It's nowhere. It's no way it's saved. Okay. Okay, tell me this isn't dope. I saved this. I guess for like one day I gotta get this. Look how dope that is. That's so dope. Alright, okay. I also want this too. I have no idea where he's going to be traded to be honest with you. I wouldn't be surprised if they, like, teams hold out. They were asking so much, they're going to have to humble themselves. Because he's not going to play. I mean, teams know, they're like, you got to get rid of him. Like, unless there's other teams competing with trying to get him, I mean, they know, like, come on. It's gonna be really hard to find. It was so messed up, bro. The way people went at me. It's not gonna be in here. Let me see if I can go back and see if the stuff's loading up again. Would you rather give up for Ben? Or who would you rather give up in, DeJounte or Derek? If I had a pick, I would rather give up DJ only because Derek has crap. Derek, I think, would gel better. Oh, it's working again. Okay, let's see if we can get there. Alright, let's see if we can get there. So it's obviously it's before. All right, we're getting close. Was it this one? Oh, okay. Okay, so it's before this. Oh, look at this. I remember this. That was sad. Yeah, I'm there. I'm gonna find it now. Was it this? Thoughts. If Kawhi wanted to leave is true, there is no hard feelings on this part. Let me see. Kawhi. You can see how much I love Kawhi. Look at this. Look at this post. Duncan versus MJ equals Kawhi. That's how much I loved him. He broke my heart. And this is my cat. I don't know why I posted, but that's my cat. Alright, let's see if we can find it. Okay, this. Alright, can we see what date this is? Nah, there's no dates. Kawhi rumor. Spurs hoping to fix relationship offer. Okay, it's probably before this then, because there was no reports on it. Let's get Kawhi back. I even made a petition. Look at my petition. That's how much I love Kawhi. Even after hearing that stuff, I kept reporting on it. Like, I kept going. Is it this one? Kawhi's a monster. Okay. I've never seen a superstar. Oh my goodness, bro. Where is it? I feel like I'll recognize it when I see it. Question: why do you believe Kawhi wasn't on the sideline yesterday? Twitter wants to know, where is Kawhi? Thoughts. The most frustrating feeling is looking at... Let's get Kawhi back. One sign. Let's get Kawhi 803 signed. Oh, I laughed at this. Whoever made this, meet me in a dark alley. Yeah. Okay, so it's before this, because this... Is it before this? Thoughts. I will never question. Also, and... I'm a Spurs stan. Bro, it's really hard to find. I can't find my own post. Is it this one? Wait, what? Dude, this is so bull. I know I didn't delete it, but in that post I said I deleted it, but I kept it up. I literally kept it up. Oh my god. Oh, here it is. I found it. Alright, I found it. I found it. Here it is. Alright, so this is the post that I put up. This is before, as you can see, I was keeping up with all of the Kawhi situation up to that. So you started seeing the reports come out way after. This is how far back we had to go. So I went all the way back here and I was still optimistic after it. But so check it out. I was the first to report this, alright? Screw all those reporters. I was the first. Literally, I was the first. And I know other people knew stuff too. I think Switch Hill, you know, Harrison, he knew some stuff too. He heard some stuff too, but at the time. So I've recently, I put this up. I've recently gotten some information on the Kawhi situation from someone with the Spurs, within the Spurs organization. They told me it was okay to share it with you guys as long as I didn't say their name, which I didn't. Apparently, the true reason why Kawhi is shut down is the fact that his personal doctors have said that he wasn't well enough yet to play. The Spurs doctors, tell me how accurate this is, okay? The Spurs doctors, however, have said that he can play and will be fine. Kawhi agreed with his personal doctors, and that's why the Spurs have shut him down. The organization is upset about the situation and do not believe Kawhi is trying hard enough to come back. This explains why it took so long for Kawhi to come back and how baffled Pop was. I can't supply you guys with any names, but I wouldn't spread you guys made up information, but everyone has their side to the story. Boom. I posted that. No one believed me. Now, you start looking at the comments. You see, as long as that doc says that he's good to go with playoffs, I'm fine with it. We have seen players this season. Okay, that wasn't a rude one. Rue said, I felt that Kawhi was not ready to come back and play in his pressure before his return. He made it clear. Yeah. But it was some really rude ones. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. I felt was Pop. Let me see. Pop said he got a second opinion. This makes sense now. Yeah. That was out there. Honestly, I'm okay with Kawhi. See, some people did believe me. All these people saying they're okay. No, did the dude... That little weasel. Are you serious? Did those little punks delete their messages? They deleted them. You guys are such... Oh, wait, maybe they didn't. Oh, here we go. Never mind. Okay, here we go. Now we found some. Somebody says hashtag fake news. Let's see. Again, y'all, we will be fine. We are still winning. Okay. Another step, maybe. Okay, hold on. This sounds more believable than any other stories I've heard or read. Okay, so okay, it all makes sense. But the real question is, does he want? Okay. I'm completely fine with him being shut down for the moment. Pops always takes. Okay. Wow, I do kind of believe this as it meshes with the news that's been leaking. What takes me by surprise is the opposite of what usually happens when a player rushes back. Okay, so it was a few speculations back then, but dude, where is it? I really think that the people that were talking trash deleted it. Let's see if we can find anything. This is a long comment. Let's see. This is kind of frustrating. I hate the way this is set up. I think they legit deleted their stuff. Oh. Here we go. Y'all ready? All right, here we go. This guy, somebody said this guy's a joke. Who actually finds this believable? First of all, the Spurs are a top-class organization that protects their information and how it's laid out. They would never let anyone leak information regarding the team, and especially their franchise player. They're spelled incorrectly. I find it hard to believe that someone with connection to the Spurs will give information to a random dude who runs a fan page. Spurs fans, if you want credible Spurs news, then follow Spurs beat writers on Twitter. Wow. Anyone who knows how the Spurs work and what kind of organization they run, you know they would never allow information to be leaked about the team, or especially without Kawhi and without Pop and RC's knowledge. This is how rumors spread. So don't fall for this guy's so-called information. It's almost very laughable. Let's see. What did I say? Oh, and somebody says, I'm with you, bro. Been trying to tell all these people that this guy is straight up lying about Ish. Go Spurs, go. His Spurs connection is probably some other Spurs fan pretending to be an employee with the Spurs and giving him his exclusive scoop. If people want information on Kawhi, then just Google him, and you'll see. This guy's an idiot. You'll see all these articles. Okay, I think this is gonna be a separate video. I think I'm about to make a video on this. I'm getting pissed off. And what's very upsetting and unsettling is that Spurs Dynasty claims that his source says the Spurs told Kawhi could play, but his personal doctors told him not to. The Spurs told Kawhi he could play, but his personal doctors told him not to. Isn't that exactly what ended up happening? Okay. I find that very hard to believe. Coach Pop would never risk his franchise player. He's such a stan, dude, to get hurt. So I find the piece of information laughable. You know the Spurs are very cautious when it comes to Kawhi, so I highly doubt the Spurs medical team told Kawhi he can play, but his personal doctors know. It doesn't add up. People know Spurs Dynasty information has to be a lie, right? And then somebody said, less credibility than Stephen A. Smith. Look at my boy Andrew. Andrew be in the chat. Look at Andrew. He said, dang, that didn't age well. Oh my gosh. Oh man. And somebody said, I don't trust this. Let's see. Yeah, this gotta be a separate video, bro. Oh, he added more to it. Look at this. This was old news. This was not old news. No one knew this. No one knew this, but he put this. He said, and this is old news. Reporters already said the reason Kawhi was shut down because he wasn't responding to the treatments well, and as quickly as they hoped it would, Kawhi would be fine during game days, but 2 days later, he would start hurting. Yeah, we know that part. So they thought it would be best if he just recovered and continued to rest his quad. And we already knew Spurs told him it was okay getting a second opinion. You don't have any real connections with nobody, and I would appreciate it if you stop telling lies and stop spreading rumors about Kawhi and his situation. Go back to posting videos and go back to making memes. This reporter stuff doesn't suit you. God, what an idiot, dude. Oh, look, somebody shut up and you sound salty as F. Okay, I got some homies in here. Whether he's lying or not. So wait. Have no proof. You have no proof whether or not he's lying or not. With your 17 follower A. Let's see. How do I sound salty when I'm stating facts? If you truly know about the Spurs, then you have read the reports that state all the facts that I've listed and what just supposed to believe this dude that supposedly has some information. The Spurs? Really? What an idiot. He didn't say that. You do know the Spurs would never leak information. Oh my God, bro. These people are so brain dead. Let me tell you something, okay? If I ever get on in the camera, okay? This is before I had a YouTube channel. If I ever do that, I'm not lying to you guys. If I come with anything, I'm not lying to you. Even if the information is false, I'm not lying to you. If I'm telling you it's credible, it's credible. I wouldn't just go on Instagram and just make up stuff about Kawhi. If this dude even paid attention, all of my videos, all of my posts leading up to that point was positive towards Kawhi Leonard. So the fact that I would even put something out there like that that's negative at all, I mean, he didn't even think twice that, wow, this guy who's always optimistic actually put something. It wasn't just for clicks. What am I going to get out of it on Instagram? You don't get paid from Instagram. Curb your enthusiasm theme over the comment. I'm trying to think. What should I... I should put some sad music in the back. Yeah, he probably was the first one to cry when he found out about the trade. He's such an idiot, bro. These people are such idiots. And you're getting on me about proof? Wait, did I read the rest of it? Spurs, then you have to read reports that... Oh, here we go. How do I sound salty when I'm stating facts? If you truly know about the Spurs, then you have to read the reports and state all the facts that I've listed and what we're supposed to believe. This dude that supposedly has some information on the Spurs, you do know the Spurs never leak information, and you're getting on me about proof? And what proof that this guy has? Some word from a so-called person who has connection with the Spurs? Hold on. His name's Spurs Loyalty? I'm getting pissed off. I don't care how long ago this was. Did he try to be nice with me later on? Okay, maybe he did. Oh, look. Now his account is private. 23 followers. Little punk. Okay. Let's see. Anybody else? Maybe that was the main one that I remember. Yeah, I just remember, like, bro, really? Like, you idiots. To be fair, they might not know who you are because there's such a vast number of false reporters. It's unfortunate that you're included because of your lack of exposure. Man, I don't want to be fair. That's not... I don't care. Like, it's one thing. Here's the thing, man. Here's one thing. If you go on here and say, wow, I don't know, maybe that guy lied to you. But when you get on here and you start saying, like, this guy's a joke, bro, that's beyond, like, that's beyond like, oh yes, be fair. No, you're like, you're coming at me. Um, you're being very uncharitable. You know, you're coming at me with bad faith. Like, you already have in your mind, like, you're saying I don't have any sources. Do you have any sources? And it's okay to be like, oh, bro, I don't know if I believe that. Maybe the guy lied to you. But you're basically saying I'm a liar. Like, I just came on here and just made all this up. I don't even know how I would have came up with that. I wouldn't have came up with that. And other people in the comments with an actual brain were like, well, actually, that makes a lot of sense. With the stuff that, you know, we've already heard, that kind of makes sense. That would, you know, build on that. But I didn't. Ugh. No, bro. He don't deserve that. He doesn't deserve to be fair, because he came at me a certain way to begin. Like, you came at me with, this guy's a joke who actually finds this belief. Like, God, dude. Good God. You know? I'm making a video on this. Yeah, I'm making a video on this. Yeah. Let me see. What should I name the title for a video on this? I'm gonna blow him up. I'm gonna be like, yeah, for sure. They could have just said their own opinion and said it in a more I can't see it, respectable manner. Instagram and Twitters are filled with trolls. Man, the way he went at me, I was like, man, that's not even fair. You don't deserve like any charitability on my part. Why should I come at this with good faith when like you came at me like that? Like, wow, this guy's a joke. Well, because of my preconceived notions about the Spurs, he's wrong. I was like, bro, it's not like I wanted to believe this. And the thing is, leading up to that point, I've been pretty accurate with like stuff that I posted. It's not like I was just like making up stuff before. I had no history of doing that. I don't know. This one I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get off, and I got like 3 videos to make. Actually, I think I'm gonna do 2 videos. There's no point in making 3 videos right now. I'm gonna do 2 videos. I'm gonna do 2 videos. I'm gonna do one on this Kawhi, because I just want to say I was right. Yeah, titled the video "Cringe plus Ratio plus Pots Get Exposed." Let me see. Let me see. Spurs. Should it be Spurs haters? Should it be Spurs haters exposed 3 years later? Spurs hater exposed 3 years hate. No, Spurs fan exposed 3 years later. Exposing Spurs fans 3 years later. Yeah, this is my way to cope, bro. Just make quick curb you meme over the comment. It's perfect. Show the content alongside the real news and highlights of Kawhi and the Raptors. I don't know. I want to. God, I'm just thinking, what should I make the title? Dude, I'm gonna destroy this dude. Curb your Spurs fans. Nobody know what that means though. I mean, I already know on the thumbnail, I'm gonna say "told you so." Okay, but I'm just thinking a title. Like, you called me a liar, look at you now, or something. Exposing Spurs fans. Maybe exposing Spurs fans. I think that's a good title. Exposing Spurs fans 3 years later. Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. Spurs fan exposed as hater 3 years later. No. Exposing Spurs fans 3 years later. Spurs fan exposed as hater 3 years later. No. Yeah. Okay. Wannabe Spurs fan get no. I won't call him a wannabe. He probably is a Spurs fan. No. I'm gonna say exposed so we can see that big exposed Spurs fans. Should be fans. Exposed Spurs fan 3 years later. Bro, I'm gonna be so mean. I won't tell anybody to do anything like, oh, go, ratio or, send them. I won't say that. But, yeah. All right, I'm getting off. I need to do this now. I'm, excited. Now I'm angry. I got to do it when I'm mad. So I'm going to get off. Thank you guys for, watching. Support the channel, all that good stuff. Become patron. Yeah, I don't know. Or you can just wait till the season start if you want to start supporting and stuff, which I understand, too. All right. Let's see how many patrons we can get. Yeah, exposed. More pages we get, the more I can do on this channel. I still got to send Phil his 2K. I told him I'd do it at the beginning of the month, so I got to do that at least by this weekend. Maybe I'll do it on stream. That might be a good thing to do. No, that doesn't make sense. Keep it the grind. All right, man. Yeah, I got plenty of videos coming out. I just wanted to make some too for tomorrow. We need a diss track about dude. Yeah. All right, y'all. All right, I'll get with you later. I'll make these videos and I'll talk to you. Peace out, bro. Take care. All right, dog. Where's the thing? All right. Okay, peace. Actually, here we go.